Yo, 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 yo. What's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fan? It's your boy Alonzo 1219, aka Hurricane Zoe, back in the motherfucking building. Um, I'm not upset tonight. I'm not upset tonight at all with the performance. I was until I started just looking at what happened, and I was frustrated early Faith Johnson, but I'm not now because we have to look at you. I'm not pissed at this win. I understand why people are upset with the win. I'm not even going to hold you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be upset with you being upset because I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I'm taking the win in the totality. Um I'm not upset with the win at all. I had to go and look. You know what I'm saying? I had to go and look, you know what I'm saying, and figure why why I'm not upset. So I'm not upset with the win. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. We got 48 people in the chat. I don't know how many likes we got. Please do me a favor, get the like button. Hit the like button if you can. Share the channel if you can. And one more thing, I'm gonna do a little. I don't like I said I haven't asked for donations, but if you have PayPal, I prefer PayPal over Super Chat because they just continue to steal your money. That's just what they continue to do. They hit me for like 800. I was like, oh my god, like for real. But let's go ahead and get into the Rhett Lassie is not Enos. Like that is not even a fair statement. He's not Dan Enos. That's not a fair statement, man. Um what the reason why I'm saying I'm not upset with the loss, I mean with the win, is because I watched the grit of this football team tonight. I watched the grit of this football team tonight. And I'm also seeing that this fast-paced up-tempo offense is harder than we all may think it is. It's harder than we all may think it is, man. And Johnny, I disagree with you. O-line can't make holes. I disagree with you on that. I disagree with you on that. Because we sit there, we just look at it from a fan standpoint instead of looking at it, they know that we're throwing a lot of short passes, and those linebackers are filling gaps. Um, we played against a pretty good defense tonight as well. But at the same time, like I said, these are games that we lose last year. These are games that we lose the year before last. These are games these are games. Hurricane Logan, whatever, bro. You've been in your feelings for over a week. You know what I'm saying? So you can sit and chat and talk all the trash you want to talk. It's okay, man. You maybe you'll find a friend in the chat that'll sit there and continue to talk with you. Enjoy your night. But no, I'm not upset because I seen the grit from this football program. I seen the grit from the players. I didn't see no quitting the players. I seen when we were having bad plays that they continue to play. They continue to play hard. So I'm not upset with the win. And like I said, I also have to realize that yeah, and it was raining. Thank you, Chris. It was raining outside. I think Nieri he answered some questions on some deep balls tonight, so I'm okay with that. I just think that I'm reading the chat as we continue to roll. Your wide receivers did show up. Yellow 265. Especially Mike, and that's what I'm going to get into. I'm going to get into Mike Harley. Um, yeah, I just think that it's not. Hey, Smiley, it's not. It's I think it's a hard offense to learn. I think it's a hard offense to get adjusted to. I think it's a because it's we look at coaches that we wanted, right? We look at Mario Cristobal. We wanted Mario Cristobal, and look at how he's struggling, how he struggled at Oregon. Like, we they want him fired now. We look at so many coaches that we wanted, and we don't give coaches a fair shot to teach these kids. I just think that right now, hey Norm, I'm not posting anything talking about Butch Davis or bringing in no other coach, man. Like serious. I'm. When are we gonna get past all of this firing coaches and bringing in other coaches because we don't look great in a win? Like when are we gonna get past this? As it gets depressing sometimes. Like when are we gonna get past this firing coaches and all of this, man? I mean, um, when are we gonna get past those things, man? When are we gonna get past? When are we gonna get past all of this firing coaches after one game? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, after before the season is even over, man. Like, serious. I don't. Well, I tell you what, you and Hurricane Logan have a talk about Butch Davis. I don't want Butch Davis. I want the coaching staff that we have right now. Like, it get depressing coming on here sometimes. Listening to people like continue and that's what I'm about to talk about tonight. I'm about to talk about Mike Harley tonight. And I'm also going to talk about DJ Ivy over the past 3 games. Turning his head around, not giving up big plays, doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you have so many people in it, like Negative Nanny Hurricane Logan. That's his new name, Negative Nanny Hurricane Logan, who cries about every win, who cries about every single win. Um, yeah, so yeah, these are the games that we usually lose, and either way, you know what I'm saying? Damned if we do or damned if we don't. Oregon want a Cristobal fired last year. Want him fired last year. DJ Ivy does not. What does he look at? Do me a favor, since you say DJ Ivy looks like crap. What does he look like crap at? When was the last time he got beat? Where is he looking like crap at? Early in the season, he wasn't looking great, but look like crap. You sound stupid, Brian. You sound real stupid. You look like crap. Like I don't want like okay from somebody who probably don't never go to games. Y'all look. Don't even argue with her. Don't even argue with Nanny Logan. No, Logan, not nice though about what? What am I not nice about? I'm not here. I'm not here to be nice. So I don't understand what I'm not being nice about. You know what I'm saying? Like we would have gave these games up. We would have gave these games up last year. You know what I'm saying? But you still got people. You still got people like not getting these kids an opportunity to learn this. This is their first year in this system, and 2 games in a row that they could have lost. And you know, and you know the funny thing about it. Before I get into the great game by Mike Harley, the funny thing about it was even Hurricane Nanny Logan, his main thing after the Clemson loss is what he said was, I just hope we respond and win our next 2 games because usually after a big loss like that, we continue to lose. right? So we've won our next 2 games. We won the next 2 games. It might not have been pretty. They might not have been great, but we won the next 2 games. So now what is there to bitch about? Now what is there to complain about? Because we typically lose the next 2 games, but this year we've won the next 2 games. We've won the next 2 games. You see what I'm saying? So exactly, we're not elite, but we're heading in the right direction. Okay, we're not here, but we're heading in the right direction. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're heading in the right direction. And exactly, our fans are just the worst. Like we're not. We didn't. We listen. After the loss to Clemson, everybody was saying, okay, we typically lose those games, and thank you, Smiling. We typically lose those games, and I can guarantee you, I got a couple of dislikes already, and I haven't even looked at it. And I know one of them is Hurricane Logan, because for some reason he got his panties in a bunch over the past couple of weeks because I don't kiss his ass. But he'll be all right. He got me fucked up. Somebody else. He will not be invited back on the channel, so he might well go find somebody else to play with. You know. I can't even look at that right now. But I'm how about this here? Not going to deal with him, and you in timeout. Next time you talk shit about me, you in timeout. Next time you talk shit about me, I'm blocking you. You in timeout. Next time you say another bad thing about me, Hurricane Logan, I'm blocking you. Next time you say something about me, I'm blocking you. It is what it is. I'm not going to play with you. I'm not a child. I'm not here to entertain little kids, man. Now let's talk about Mike Harley, man. I didn't say it was a good football game, Strange Clouds. That's not what I said. I never said it was a good football game. I said I'm not disappointed in the win. All right, it was very rainy. Games like this we typically lose. We're headed in the right direction, is what I'm saying. We're headed in the right direction. We're not headed in the wrong. We're headed in the right direction. Everybody wanted, let's talk about it. Everybody wanted Mike Harley to show up. Mike Harley balled out tonight. Mike Harley looked like a 5-star receiver tonight. He looked like he was supposed to be that guy on top. He looked like the guy that we recruited that we thought was going to be a #1 receiver. That's what he looked like. $10 donation from Anthony Dates. Bronco has always played UM strong since he showed up to UVA. It's like he has a vendetta again. And a lot of teams come to play Miami different than they play other teams. It wasn't piss poor clock management. They gave up the ball. It might not have been great. It might not have been great clock management, but it wasn't piss poor. It wasn't piss poor. Baker couldn't stop trash quarterback. Blaker, how you figure they gave up how many points tonight? Like for real? Like you say, you're gonna have people that just gonna that's just gonna be hating. You're just gonna have people that's just not gonna, no matter what, they're not gonna understand it's a process. This is a process, man. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. No, I don't think we make the. I think we have to beat Clemson in order to make the playoffs. 504 Canes, $5 donation. Miami just needs to rebuild the O-line. They're rebuilding the O-line. I don't see the problem with the O-line. They can't rebuild the O-line. Miami will be. It's not just an O-line. It's not an O-line thing. Like, I don't understand like what we talking about, the O-line. I appreciate the $5 donation. I think people sit there and blame the O-line for a lot of stuff that is not their fault. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, don't even pay attention to people that say stuff like that, man. O-line gets no push. It's not a downhill running scheme. It's not a downhill running scheme. It's a spread running scheme. It's not a downhill running scheme. We don't have this is not a downhill running scheme. If you look at Clemson O-line gets no push. They run a lot of zone reads. They just have a great quarterback in Travis Etienne. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about, man? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Mike Harley showed out tonight. He showed us it was basically what we've been looking for from him for a long time. Tell me other spread teams that get no, I'm good. Tell me other spread teams that get pushed, Jamaica Kane. Like you can't sit down and break down other spread teams that get pushed. Most spread teams don't get pushed. Most spread teams run a zone. They run zone runs. They run zone runs. They run to the outside. They don't run up the middle. I think so too. I think so as too, Big K. I think it's the best game. I think, like I say, I think what gets me with fans sometimes is that we just SMU doesn't get pushed. You're just naming teams. They don't get pushed. They run zone reads. SMU runs a zone read offense, so they don't get pushed. Tulsa and UCF and all these teams, I've never seen UCF get pushed. They got their ass beat last week and gave up 50-something points and got their ass whooped last week. They got beat 2 weeks in a row. So then you're talking about teams that are in the worst conferences that don't even play any type of defense. So what are we talking about? You name 3 teams that's not even in a Power 5 conference. He runs for his life 70% of the time. Oh my God! Well, show me that brain. You know what? When I'm gonna say dummy alert, stupid alert, dummy alert. Pull up when he runs 70% of the time. Pull that for me when he runs 70% of the time. Show me that. Show me that. Show me that. Show me where he runs 70% of the time. Pull that up where he runs 70% of the time. Show me where he runs 70% of the time at. Pull that stat up where he runs 70% of the time. Like, serious. Don't just say something and not have nothing behind it. Yeah, my room is real. Yep, my room is real dirty. I've been doing a lot of remodeling. If you go on Facebook, you'll see that I'm doing a lot of remodeling right now. So my room is very junky right now. Very. That's what you call remodeling. That's what you call remodeling. If you want to come clean my room with me, I'll show you. Can come do it. Go look on Facebook. I'm doing a lot of remodeling, my kitchen, everything. So yeah, my room is kind of junky right now. It's okay. It'll be all right. Hopefully it's not too bad though, to where it hurts your eyes or anything. Oh my God. Stupidity is just running rampant today. So we have a good one, bro. Hurricane Logan, you're not invited. Get off my chat. You're not invited. Get off my chat. Kick from studio. You're not invited. Kick guests out. Not invited. What's
What
going
up,
on?
bro?
What's going on? What's good with you,
Yeah,
man?
don't lie, don't lie. I'll try to show my face, but I just gotta
Now
say
you
this,
good.
bro.
You good. No,
I had,
Hurricane Logan got kicked from the studio. He's not invited. I don't think I'm inviting him back in my studio ever again. I'm done with that dude, man.
I
But
would say like,
let me get this donation in real quick. Like
uh,
$10 donation from my nephew Tron Blue. Hurricane fans are the worst. We whine and complain about and ugly, but if we would have lost we would have lost the last two games. Y'all would be saying fireman. Exactly, they'd be saying fire Manny. No matter what is not gonna be. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be happy. They think we're supposed to blow everybody out. But go ahead.
I just want to say, the defense did their goddamn job. Blake Baker did his damn job.
Why they keep talking about my? Listen here, man. DJ Ivy, You know what? I got on DJ a lot. You know, I got on DJ a lot earlier this year, right?
Yeah, yeah.
DJ Ivy, my little homie. I know DJ. That's my little homie. And I got at him a lot when he wasn't turning his head around. And
We all
that's
did.
my little bro. Like that's my little homie. Like I know him. Like that's my little bro. And I never told nobody that. But he's playing good now. So what are people talking about? He's getting what are we talking about?
I'll just gonna say this, cause Blake Baker, for the past 2 seasons, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Blake Baker been holding it down because we ain't been blown out for real, other than by Clemson, if you want to call it. And we still had Clemson to 40-some point this season compared to what's called getting blown out by 73 points. So y'all, everybody can miss me with that whole goddamn Blake Baker shit. Period. Cause they held Virginia to 14 goddamn point when the offense wasn't doing shit. So miss me with the
And
Blake Baker shit.
and the offense scored on their first possession, didn't score again 3 points into the third quarter, and didn't score another touchdown until the fourth.
Exactly. Held them 4 quarters. You know how hard it is to hold the fucking team to 14 points when your offense ain't doing shit. You on the field most of the time. That's a goddamn hard ass job to do.
But we continue. But we continue. But that's why I put him in timeout. Don't worry about the strange clouds. That's why he in timeout. Next time he gonna get blocked. The next time Hurricane Logan open his mouth up, I'm gonna block him. It is what it is. What's going on, Kane Gang 007?
So what's good, man?
What's up with Hurricane fans, man? Like, what's the
Man, I don't
problem?
know, man. Like, we real touchy feely people, man. You gotta. Well, I ain't gonna say we all, but
I'm about to say, well, see,
emotionally.
I like to slap people. So keep me in touch with because I'm hands on, like for real.
Hey,
And anybody who know me, like anytime they see me at a game, I done been in plenty of fights at Hurricane games. People will tell you I'm hands on, so I don't mind slapping touchy feely people.
sometimes they let emotions run wild. They get wrapped up in the game, and you can't talk to them certain kind of ways and all this and that. But I mean, we all adults at the end of the day. But it just be crazy.
Zoe acting like the left train to what the hell?
So acting like the left trying to censor the chats. The hell that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, that's wild. I don't even.
That's
I can't
very unarticulate. How about that? That's very unarticulate. You might need to put speech to text on your phone so you can at least put a comma or some type of pronunciation in that motherfucker so we can know what you're talking about. Because the way you talking, you could not have went to Miami because the way you're typing, you couldn't have went to Miami because you're not smart enough. Go ahead.
Hey Zoe, let me ask you a question though. All right. This is was crazy to me. What I can't understand about our defense. They played a good game. They always play a good game. I feel like our defense is a big part of why we 5-1 now. But my question is, we played Florida State. We played against both of their quarterbacks. Jordan Travis being more of a dual threat than Blackman was. We played against Louisville. Their quarterback was a dual threat. We played them good games. We held their quarterbacks to, I'm
gonna answer the question for you. Because I already know you're talking about why we couldn't do that why we couldn't do that to that quarterback.
No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. That's part of my question. But the other part of it is the consistency of doing it. Like I feel like if we would have played consistent from those games to this one, that wouldn't have been a problem. We did. We played a good game. Now you could tell, everybody was winning. It was a wet game. I give them that. But my only thing is the consistency of, coming up, making those big plays, not the shoestring tackles, because there was a lot of shoestring tackles that was broke.
Mm.
Oh, that boy done froze up.
Yeah, he done froze up.
Yeah. Zo, you froze.
But how y'all boys feel about that, man?
Man, the
Personnel.
thing is, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, this is how I feel about that game. You know, we finally taken what the defense gives. In games like this, if you think about it, last year we would have lost.
Yeah.
But we finally, instead of trying to force things that's not there, we finally, taking what the defense gives us, stuff like that. And you're right, I agree with you 100%. The defense played they behind off. They
Yeah.
did. They gave us some knick-knack plays and stuff like that, but they played they behind off.
Yeah.
Because think about it. They was on the field. It was on the field majority of the time. And they
All night.
stood all night. It was on the field. Every time you turn around, they was back on the field. And they stood up. So I
I don't
definitely
know.
agree.
Yeah, I mean, from coming from the offense perspective, I don't know if somebody done told Derek King to watch out for your legs, or you don't have to win with your legs, but I don't see him as electrifying as he was from Houston. Like it get to the point to where he be confused almost, and he just like instead of taking off running, like you are way better running than the quarterback we was facing, but he had way better burst of runs than you did. And that's kind of weird to me when he came from a team that wasn't as good as ours supposedly,
Exactly.
and you know what I'm saying, and their line wasn't as good as our line. We supposed to have better blue chip ratio players than they do.
That doesn't matter. I'm because I was listening to you. Now I'm gonna answer the question because
Hey, bro.
I got kicked off. I'm you here. I'm here,
Zo.
CJ. You here? Go ahead.
Hey, take Logan Wrench. I'm just let you know ahead of time. Blocking folk. You trying to block folk.
He's trying to block people.
Yeah. I
I'm
got
about to
word.
block. I'm about to block Logan. That's what I'm
Oh
about to
man,
do.
he tripping.
I'm about to block Logan. He ain't blocked
I just,
nobody yet. He ain't blocked nobody yet.
yeah, I just got word from.
He in his
Any,
feelings
any
tonight.
Logan is a bitch, bro.
So what you did?
Logan is
What you
a
said?
bitch. Logan's a bitch. Logan is a bitch. I'm trying to sit here. Has he blocked anybody? Has Logan blocked anybody tonight? Has Logan blocked anybody on my channel tonight? I'm not taking this wrench. I'm blocking him. I'm not taking this wrench. I'm blocking him. As soon as he come back, I'm not taking this wrench. I'm blocking him.
You hit a
He
nerve.
putting people in timeout. Hey, Lady J, you got a wrench. Block him next time you see him. Anybody who see Logan pop up, you have the authorization to block him. Anybody who has a wrench has the authorization to block him. Anybody who see Logan come back in the chat tonight, you have the authorization to block him. Anybody. He green lit. All right, he green lit. So anybody who has a wrench, block his ass tonight. Serious. Fuck him. Fuck you, Logan, on some real shit. Stupid ass little boy. But no, I'm gonna get. We did not see that quarterback. That's the difference.
Okay.
This was his first time. Like you can't anticipate what he was going to do tonight. We've never seen him. We didn't have no film on him.
Mm-hmm.
We have no film on him, so you can't see him.
That's true.
But listen. Every game, every team is not going to be the same. Like you cannot get mad at Blake Baker for basically shutting Virginia down and nitpick on one or two plays, every Power 5 school have blue chippers on their program. Everyone. Every Power 5 program has blue chippers. Every Power 5 program. Every single one. So there are going to be great players on every team on Power 5 football. And the young man had a great game.
You're right. My only thing is, see, I'm nervous about that, and the only reason why I'm nervous because I'm gonna tell you
You seen it one time.
No, I'm gonna tell. See, the only reason why I'm nervous is, like I said, with consistency. Like I would love. Listen. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm asking you because I'm not going to let you. What I'm doing from here on out is I'm not going to let anybody just say something and not be able to explain that. So you say consistency, right?
Yes.
How are you not seeing consistency?
Okay, so when I mean consistency,
I'm blocking Hurricane Logan right now. Block. He's blocked. He's blocked. Done. Nah. Hey, everybody say, everybody in here right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring Kelsey. I need everybody here to sing that. I need everybody in here right now on the count of 3 to sing. Nah. Hey. Y'all ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. Logan, you out, man. Enjoy the rest of your life. You good. You out.
Hey Zoe, I got a question.
Oh, I gotta finish letting Kane explain what he's talking about.
Okay, so when I mean consistency, I mean like I previously said about the quarterbacks we faced before that were dual threat. Okay, so my thing is I don't want to face a quarterback that's how this game came close. I don't want to face a quarterback that's dual threat, that's pretty good, or that is not his first game playing, and he could muster up the strength to beat us because it came real close tonight. So what I mean by
that happens with every team. Though,
You're right. But what I mean by consistency is if we face quarterbacks like this before, right, and we were able to contain them and break down and turn them into one aspect quarterbacks. If we could do that, then my thing is I feel like in a game when we see it, we should be able to adapt to it. That's my only thing. Yes, we play different games. Yes, we play different teams. But I feel like when we see something, we're supposed to be able to adapt to it and then shut it down.
We did adapt to it though, because he didn't deal like he did it all night. He had a couple big plays. This is what I'm saying. He had a couple big plays. Every squirrel finds a nut. Right, he had a couple big plays, but we did adapt to it. Hold on. Let me finish. But the difference is, hold on. Let me finish. Can I finish my statement? But the difference is they was throwing in 2 different quarterbacks. One was a dual threat, and one was a straight up passer. They was throwing them in and they was throwing them in fast. So we had to play 2 different quarterbacks at the same time, like basically. And a lot of times they had both on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
But hold up. 99 was not a dual threat. He was mostly a running quarterback.
I understand, but they had him on the field. I understand that. But what I'm saying is they had him on the field at the same time. He did not. Nobody gonna see that like he dominated tonight. He didn't dominate tonight. He had a good game. We were not prepared for it and still only gave up 14 points. Like, are we for real?
No, I'm not. See, that's my thing. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm not. Listen, the only reason why I'm saying I'm not complaining about it, I'm just worried about the consistency of that, of seeing it and being able to adapt to it. That's my only thing.
How many times you can't be say you worried about the consistency of it, and you say we adapted to it 2 times out of 3 times. See, that doesn't make sense to me. If we were able to adapt to it twice, and then tonight we never saw this quarterback.
Okay, so
I'm saying, like you said, we were able.
Okay, so let me reword it. Let me reword it.
Adapt to him tonight.
Okay, let me reword
it. We actually did adapt to him, and most teams have problem with dual threat quarterbacks. Remember Alabama having a problem with all dual threat quarterbacks. Like,
okay, so listen. So let me ask you this. Do you feel like any one of these quarterbacks was better than Louisville quarterback?
I don't know.
We played I feel like we played Louisville quarterback better than we played both of these. That's my opinion.
Oh my God, bro.
This was a we were prepared. We spent all week preparing for Louisville quarterback. This quarterback was thrown in. We didn't spend 1 minute preparing for him.
Yeah.
But
I
so
mean,
the
Why
man saying
Go
why
ahead.
are we on the defense? I just want to know why we on the defense so
I
hard, bro.
have no
Why are we
idea.
on the defense? We should be worried about this offense. That's what we need to be worried about.
but
Go ahead.
I said something about that though. I said
Time out.
That's what we need to be worried about this damn
Time
offense.
out.
But this shit is that
Time out.
shit is sad, bro.
Time out. I'm gonna start muting people. Hold up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I agree with what he's saying. He's saying it's a concern, man. You know, saying how we playing. That's what he was saying. You know, it's a concern.
I'm not concerned at the defense at all.
Okay,
I'm saying I'm not.
Okay, that's you. But the man saying he's concerned about it, and I'm concerned about it too.
And I asked him to explain it to me. That's it, because he said consistency.
Okay,
he said consistency, and then he will admit he backtracked on consistency.
Yeah, but it is a concern, man, because that dude started chipping at us. But you know, I'm not attacking the defense now. The issue I got is, you know, True D Harley balled out. But my issue is with Derek King, man. When he throws that ball, why is he always leading the receivers out of bounds?
Thank you.
The whole game, it seems like these passes are going direct, just leading the guys out of bounds. They got to go ahead and make these miracle catches where they got to try to get their feet down because all the passes are going out of bounds.
Overthrowing.
You got to roll out the pocket to see.
He's short. Zone me talking about it. He's short, bro. He is too fucking short.
So if the wide receiver don't break the route in enough time, he's going out of bounds.
Deontay, you got to wait for a second. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in. So yeah, you have to wait for a second. I can't bring 6 in.
That's my little problem with the offense is the fact that the way he keeps, you know, he throws that ball and it's always leading,
he's just short.
Receiver out of it. Yeah, he is short. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of hoping Perry would come in. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But you know, we won. I'm glad that we won because, you know, you think about it, last year, games like this, we would have lost.
All I'm saying is we're building on something. Go ahead, Kelsey. Let me let Kelsey get in because Kelsey been wanting to get in for a minute. I ain't let him get in yet.
No. I'm listening to my man. My man. He's making a good point. My man with the crooked hat on. He's making a good point on something.
That's my bro. He always he knows football.
Okay, so hear me out, Zoe. Hear me out.
Zoe. No, I'm not gonna hear you out until you put your hat up and look at the damn camera. That's when I'm gonna hear you out. If you want me to hear you out, then look me in my damn eyes. Look me in my damn eyes if you want me.
All right, Zoe. All right. Zoe, first of all,
I love you, Kel.
You know, Notre Dame is going to lose to Clemson on a regular season because they got to play Clemson, and Clemson's going to get all up in that ass. Second of all, Zoe, it comes to a time that, you know, it's like what we want, you know, what fans want versus what we need. You get what I'm saying?
What do we need?
Yeah, what we need. So what do we think we need?
What do we need?
No.
Patience. Like serious. Like I said, when we lost to Clemson, right? This is what buzzed me out about Hurricane fans. When we lost to Clemson, everybody said, "Oh, usually this means we're gonna lose 2-3 in a row. As long as we win our next 2 games, everything good. We won our next 2 games, everything bad. Everything bad. Everything. I'm just saying, am I wrong though? Oh, am I wrong? I'm not saying you.
Good point.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying as a fan chat, like serious. Everybody said as long as we win our next 2 games, everything's good. We good. We had no matter how we win them, we just because we typically once we lose a big game, we typically fold after that. So everybody just wanted everything to be good, right? Everybody wanted us to be good. Win the next 2 games and everything will be good. We win the next 2 games and everything is bad.
Zoe, I think we're gonna meet up with Clemson again, man. Because I honestly think we're gonna meet up with Clemson again.
Does that mean everything good, everything bad? What does that mean? Like we have to grow as a program. Like we are. I think Miami Hurricane fan want us to be Clemson when we're not Clemson, and that's the problem.
We're not Clemson yet. No, we're not Clemson.
We're far away from Clemson. We're far away from Clemson.
But you know what? We're the question and the answer, if you think about it, because we got a physical defense that can teach. I mean, if we play a scrimmage game with ourselves before that Clemson, because we will be meeting Clemson again. If we have a scrimmage with our defense and they play physical, I think they will be ready. I think they will be ready for Clemson next
hold
time.
up, y'all hold up, y'all hold up. Here it go. Chug more beer, $20 donation. I'm already prepared for you, Chug. I'm already prepared for you, Chug. Chug more beer with $20 donation. Hello, Zoe. I'm happy we won, but the offensive line is not improving. And that is why we cannot run the ball. I don't think that. I think we're not running. We're not. Anytime we run zone reads, we run very well. When we try to attack up the middle, we don't. We're not a power eye offensive football program. But let me.
Our O-line is bad. Our O-line is bad.
I don't see. Let me chug this real quick. Like, let me chug this real. Let me chug this real quick. Like, hold
on. Guys, since we in the chat, hey, what do y'all think? What you think?
I don't think the O-line is bad.
I don't think so either.
I don't think the O-line is bad.
I don't see the O-line being bad. I really don't. You know, I see improvement. I've seen a big jump from last year.
Me too.
You know,
the O-line can't be bad. The O-line can't be bad when you got running backs. Like I said, we're a zone offense. You got a 5'7" quarterback still throwing for 300 yards a game, but our O-line is bad.
Do you think they're using that? I mean, the team's going to use that. He's 5'7". You know, if I put a big lineman, if I put a big defensive linemen all over him, yeah, they're going to use that.
Just think about it. The first and only attempt at a quick slant got batted down. Did y'all notice that?
Yeah,
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
Hart.
Huh?
Kevin fucking Hart.
That was real. That was real. Kevin Hart.
That's what's they call him that. You're not taking Johnny. You're not taking Johnny. Johnny said last week in the chat we got Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Exactly. I mean, yeah. I was just quoting what he said.
Johnny said last. You see the first pass he threw, the first and only quick slant. What happened to it?
Yeah, batted down.
Yeah, batted down. Almost got picked off. Almost got batted and picked. Hold on. Let me bring. Hold on. You next, CJ. You next, CJ. Let me bring Deontay in. What's going on, Deontay? What's good with you, man? What's good, DC? What's going on?
How y'all fellas doing today?
Everybody good.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Man, you know, I'm not seeing the improvement I want to see from Derek King. I'm not even mad at the defense, man.
On that.
14 points. And I mean, we had, what was it? Fourth quarter, you got Harley coming across the middle wide open. You can't hit this stride. It's just we just missing too many balls, man. There's too many plays we leaving on the field.
Especially on the game where Harley was hot.
Like, yeah, that's hot. We just left too many plays on the field.
And y'all leave my little brother DJ Ivy alone. I don't until he play a bad game. Don't talk about 3 games ago.
Again, though, like I said, he is throwing when he throws that ball, it's like it's always going out of bounds.
Yeah,
he's just throwing towards the sideline. It's going out of bounds. It's like he can't lead them down the field, but he keeps leading them towards the sideline where they got how many plays we had today, catches we had today where people had to hurry up and try to get their feet down. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, their momentum taking them out of bounds. That's where he throws every time. But it seems like when it's time to go up the field, he misses them because you know if he would have hit Harley, oh, that was 6 all day.
Yeah,
he just overthrown.
But that's
all right. Now I got to get OG. OG is defending King, and OG said you miss, you hit some, you lose some. This is the thing. This thing I like about this chat is like everybody has an opinion. Me, I'm not. My main thing with King is I just think he's too short to throw across the middle, and he does lead out of bounds a lot, and I think it's because he's not being able to see. I don't know if he can see as much. I don't know if he can really. I don't know. I said earlier this year, and everybody argued with me when I said he was 5'8", 5'9". And I don't know if you was in here, Kelsey. I think you was in here. Everybody said 5'11", 5'11", and I'm like, bro. And then they pulled it up and said 5'11". I'm like, okay, I'll go with that if it say that. But you know, bro, I look at myself in the mirror, man. I can see I'm 5'11" if I want, and I'm 5'11" with shoes on. You know what I'm saying? You put me in some cleats. I'm 5'11" all day as long as I'm not on turf. You know, but guess what? Guess what? All those other defensive linemen that since you give him 2 inches, then you got to get a defensive lineman 2 more inches too.
So what you saying is though, at the end of the day, you know what your real height is, huh?
Put it away. If he 5'11", he 5'11" with 2 foot arms. So he's losing it. Cause they measure wingspan too, right? Wingspan is a big. Y'all remember Chris Chambers that played for the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Chris Chambers was 5'10". That man had like a 7-foot wingspan. He caught everything.
Yeah, he had a long wingspan.
That man had a wing. So he was 5'10", but he played like he was 6'10" because he had a fucking wingspan. So if De'Aaron King 5'11" and a half, he got a 4. Instead of him having a 6'5" wingspan, he got a 4'2" wingspan.
What you say? He looking like the Arizona quarterback?
What you said? What you said?
Hey, that's good.
What you said?
Why aren't we even looking at that? Because I mean, this is just old dude. What was his name? Was on here earlier talking about how the game got too close. I mean, the game ain't close if you hit these guys in stride. I mean,
right.
But he did not. He didn't make a lot of bad throws tonight, though. I can only count like 2 or 3. The one he misses, the one De'Aaron did not have a bad game tonight. He did not have a bad game tonight. Hold on, much love. Hold on, I gotta do the donation. Much love, Michael Love, man. $5 donation. Zoe, you a legend. You a legend, bro. Appreciate the content. Chi-Town Kane. Me and Chi-Town Kane talked on the phone, man. Like
that's right.
Hey, man. That's the homie, man. That's the homie.
The whole South Side.
South Side, baby. I don't. Hey, Jewtown, get me a Polish sausage any day of the week.
Ooh, saute the onion. Saute
them onions, man. Let me go down to Jewtown. I used to be in Chicago every 2 years. I got family in Chi-Town, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, I mean, I don't think he had a bad game tonight. But he did miss a couple of throws. But hell, he almost threw a pick 6. But hell, the greatest quarterback in college football history, Trevor Lawrence, threw a pick 6 today.
Yeah,
he sure did.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Hurricane
fans would kill Trevor Lawrence.
I'm not gonna say that he threw a pick 6 because that hit the receiver hand and bounced off.
Trevor Lawrence. It don't matter. You know why it don't matter?
I know what the stats is, but I'm just saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't look at that throwing a pit, man.
But Hurricane fans would though. If it was anybody else, Hurricane fans count they count sacks when they have 18 seconds to throw the football and they still playing the offensive line. like I proved last year, the Hurricanes offensive line was top 5 and time allotted to quarterbacks to throw the football.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
I proved it. Breakdown with stats, top 5 on time of allowing the quarterback to throw the football. We was actually over the allotted time. But Hurricane fans still killed the offensive line for sacks when they was holding on to the ball for 18 seconds. Go ahead, you good?
Okay. Now, this is the thing that, I said that offensive line has improved a lot. But you know who I keep my eyes on that line? That I said he made such a big jump last year? Is Zion.
Okay.
Oh, Zion, I know Zion personally. I know him. I've met him a couple times up here.
Yeah, that's what I keep my eyes on. Every time I look at that officer, I look to see where Zion at. You seen Zion don't get beat like last year.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know why? You know why? Because
he lost all that weight that they put on him.
Not just that. He's improving. He's improving, big homie. He's improving. You're watching him grow in front of your eyes. You're watching him grow.
Yeah, and that's who I keep my eyes on. Because if you watch him play, man, he ain't getting beat. And then when what's name got your boy that came from Houston also, he hurt. Zion stepped in and played. Watch, Florida State, he played. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one I keep my eyes on because they threw him out there, you know what I'm saying, and the fire just let that man hang and dry. They didn't give him no help last year. But that's the player that I keep on the offensive line. But we are doing a great job of the offensive line. We got better coaches.
Oh, that new offensive line coach, yeah. And you know what bugged me out? We're doing it on a budget. You know why? We know because you know why we're doing it on a budget? Because Hurricane fans don't go to motherfucking football games. Hurricane fans talk a lot of shit, but like when you talk about these elite programs and these elite teams, listen, I'm talking about going to games. I'm being honest with you. I'm talking about taking their ass down to Miami Gardens and go to games, because if you look at these elite programs, you look at these elite teams, just look at them. This is not 1980. All right, look at these elite teams, these elite programs. Look at those stadiums. It costs money. It costs money to be elite. It costs money to be elite. It costs money. All right,
stadium don't match up the odds, bro. I'm not making.
No, I'm talking for the fans not going to the games. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm just saying you got to understand. We got a pro football stadium. We don't have no little.
No. Our stadium is 70-something thousand seats. These college stadiums are 100-something thousand seats, bro.
For the state size, man.
Like serious.
Yeah.
Like serious. I was stadium. Pro stadiums are smaller than the college stadiums, man. Like for real.
But man, that's why I get.
No, they not.
Yeah, they are. Shit. The biggest stadiums is Penn State, Ohio State. Them biggest stadiums in the country. Them Midwest. You talk about 130,000 seats. Miami Dolphins Stadium is only like 80,000 seats, 70-something thousand seats. The only small Power 5 stadium that I know is Oregon and Clemson, are the only two smaller Power 5 stadiums.
So from being down in South Florida, if you ain't winning, people ain't going. It's too much to do down there.
It's not. No, it ain't. I live there. Listen with that shit. No, it's not. Nobody goes nowhere. Everybody be right there in Miami Gardens, fucking barbecuing, not doing shit. Miss me with that shit. It's too much to do in New York. No,
and what's wrong with barbecuing, though? What's wrong with barbecuing?
That's what everybody be doing, home barbecuing. Talking about
what's wrong with barbecuing, man?
Nothing wrong with it, but they do that shit up here too. Like what the fuck? Like, we do that here too. We barbecue in New York, put the fucking grill on the fireplace, on the fire escape and barbecue. Like motherfuckers just don't go to games. We're not using that excuse, man. You can walk across from Miami Gardens, walk to the stadium, get a $5 ticket, but everybody outside the stadium trying to sell their t-shirts and take mixtapes and shit though. but it's too much to do. Stop it. Come on. I'm not letting you do that. I'm not letting you do that. I'm not letting you do that.
I go to games. I'm just saying, I know a lot of these folks, man, when it comes to these games, if folks ain't winning, they not showing up. I don't know, man. I just don't feel like we have a base like Florida State and Florida where folks just gonna show up, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying?
So the ones that don't show up, if you live in Miami, if you don't live in Miami and you talk shit, I'm okay with it. But if you live in Miami and you talk shit and you don't go to games, your opinion means nothing to me. Your opinion means absolutely nothing to me, because I don't want you going to games when we start winning. So if you live in Miami and that's your excuse for not going to games, then you're not a Cane. You're a shame. You're not a Cane, you're a shame. If that's your excuse for not going to games, then you're a shame. My opinion. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, now I want everybody to give me the good and the bad for this game today. I want everybody, you know what I'm saying? Starting with Zoe, I want you to give me the good and I want you to give me the bad.
Hold on, let me take the donation. Where donation go? I lost the donation. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's $20 donation from Matt Miller. Great win tonight. Please pray for the Gamecocks. I got you, homie. Stop Kakaraki!
Talking about great fighting chicken.
A lot of Hurricane fans don't put in $1. Listen here. Gamecocks hired me and offered me $100,000 a year, and offered me $100,000 a year to. If Florida Gators hired me and offered me $100,000 a year to do videos, I'm gonna be a Gator fan. You got me messed up. Shit, come on. Shit, where did Manny Diaz go to? Where did Mark Rick went to Miami? He a Georgia fan, right? Because they paid him that guap. So I got to give him a shout out. He paid $20. He getting a shout out. Get his damn $20 shout out. Go Gamecocks.
Ready for the fight.
I know, bro, looking at me. You see, he gonna try to fight me when he see me. He look at me like you a damn you idiot. Oh, what's up, man? I'm ready to answer your question now.
Okay, I was saying that, I want everybody on the chat right now. So basically I want everybody to give me, the good, the bad, and the improvement that we need on today's game that they've been seeing.
Can I start first?
Yeah, anybody.
Okay. I'll be honest with you.
Let's make kind of fast. Let's try to get through it.
Okay, cool. All right. I like the quarterback, and you said your O-line is improving. That's cool, but we do need some explosiveness in the wide receiver core. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Second of all, I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. All you guys, I think y'all wonderful and all, but we need Nkosi back. Nkosi, we need Nkosi. We need Nkosi.
Listen, we can't do that over here. We can't do that over here. Everybody, we can't do that over here.
If I'm around with a quarterback,
you can't do that over here though, because I get destroyed. For being y'all wasn't here last year. Y'all was Oak was here last year. No, but
I'm a diehard Nkosi fan.
Don't say y'all wasn't in here last year when I was getting murdered. Y'all didn't feel the pain I felt. Tell them we was getting destroyed last year.
Yeah, they destroyed us last year.
Hey,
let me let him finish. Let me let Kelsey finish. Let me read it. Let me leave it.
You know what? You know what? Mark Rick brought his D2 level son to try to train Nkosi.
No, we got it.
That was a no-no. That should have never happened.
Go to the question. We got to speed through this.
Okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, man, I would love to see Nkosi back. Improved, of course. But you know what? We need Nkosi. And I'm just gonna say this. Your O-line improved, but however, we need to when Nkosi runs the offense, it's explosive. It's very, very explosive.
Read the donation. $5 donation from OG.
All right, I'm done.
Virginia always give Miami hell, just like Syracuse give Clemson hell. We as fans want perfection at all time. So true. All right, go ahead. DC, go ahead.
I don't think it's that we want perfection. I just
no. We ain't answer that question.
All right.
One open question.
Man, I think some of the things that I like seeing just how Harley was utilized, how they moved him around the field today. I'm really liking to see the young running backs. I wish they take Rooster and kind of pop him to the outside a little more. Chaney, I mean, when they put him into the middle, he's tearing it up in there. So I like that. I'm loving what I see from the defense, man. I mean, a lot of people have been giving the defense hell, but I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. This is why I didn't want to get on Koski. For all y'all Koski haters, fucking miss me. The most loyal, talking about he's not accurate. How the fuck you know? You ain't had it. This is why I didn't. This is why I didn't want. Time out. This is why I didn't want to get on this shit. Because I'm gonna get in my fucking emotions. This is why I didn't want to get on the Nkosi shit. Because the shit pissed me off the way they killed the kid. I'm getting tired of these fucking fake ass Hurricane fans killing this kid. I'm so fucking tired of these fake ass going to game Hurricane fans killing this kid for being loyal, being more loyal than most of these people.
Facts.
This is why I didn't want you to bring. I didn't want you to bring it up. This is why I didn't want it brought up. Don't bring up Nkosi name no more this year.
Okay.
Serious, nobody.
All right.
Nobody. Because I can't stand this shit. I can't stand this shit on some real shit. I cannot stand it. Fucking killing kids all the time. All the time. Got nothing else to do but fucking kill kids. Don't go to a fucking game. Don't do shit but kill kids. If you don't like what I say, fuck you.
Zo, I just want to say something.
As long as it ain't about Koski. Now I'm sorry. I interrupt.
I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name.
Kelsey, no. I gotta let Derek go. I don't want to hear nothing else about Koski. I gotta let
He's
Derek
going
go.
pro. That kid going pro.
Derek, I mean, Kelsey.
With that arm.
Kelsey, you gonna make me kick you off the screen?
Okay.
I'm dead ass.
Okay.
Go ahead, DC.
Man, but like I said, I'm loving what I see from the defense. Enough folks been defense hell, man. But they playing. I mean, they're not just keeping us in games. I think we're seeing the offense stall a lot, and defense is picking it up. I think the receiver stepped it up a whole lot today. So I mean, my biggest issue is I just want to see us connect on those plays. Like even going back to Clemson game where he underthrew the ball to Mallory and it was picked off by the corner. It's just there are opportunities for deep plays and we're missing them. And I think that like today I feel like this could have been a daggone 28-14 game. You know,
for all you motherfuckers laughing at, for all you motherfuckers talking about LOL, dude saying Coach going pro LOL. Most of you motherfuckers didn't even know who fucking Tom Brady was because he barely fucking got a snap in college.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you talking about? You don't know.
They didn't
know money. I want money off of Tom Brady in Michigan.
Most of y'all unathletic and ain't played a sport in your fucking life. All right, now let me get into my improvement.
Go ahead.
My I don't know if I have too many disappointments because I see a lot of growth in the program. $25 donation from Leon. Appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much, Leon. Leon been with the chat since day one. First day I started, Leon was a subscriber. First day one subscriber. Appreciate that, Leon. I'm gonna go where I can see improvement at. I'm gonna go where I can see improvement at. I need to see, and this is what I want to say. People say there's not no push. And I agree. I never disagree with there's no push. I think we need to see a little bit more push from the offensive line. But at the same time, they got to call plays. They have to put them in a better position to which means that needs to be practice. There need to be more practice on push. So we don't know whether it's a coaching scheme problem or if it's a player problem. But I need to see improvement in short yardage situations. Another place I need to see improvement is on second down, not third down, on second down situations, because second down situations, we seem to play off the court. We seem to play on defense. We seem to play off the corners a lot, off the receivers on second down. For some reason, second down, you watch our cornerbacks, they play 5-6 yards back on second down. Never on third down. Third down, they always play plus man. That's why we're a top 25 team on third down. But on second down, they seem to play off the receiver. I mean, the receivers a lot. I don't want to see them play off the receivers as much. Just let them get a little closer. I think that'll eliminate a lot of those third and shorts that we end up with. Because second down, when they throw the ball, they end up getting a little 4 or 5 yard hitch play or something like that, and they bring a 3rd and 2 instead of a 3rd and 8. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to see
that. What about the penalties? What about the penalties?
I got to answer what Ope did. Penalty, we ain't gonna talk about penalties. That's a whole nother. We can spend all year talking about penalties because there's a lot to blame in coaching and playing and refereeing. All right, but those are my gripes. On offense, I like to see the offensive line. I would like to see the offensive line get pushed. I don't know if it's coaching or play calling, how it is, and I would like to see De'Aaron King because De'Aaron King is going to finish the season. Period, point blank. So I'm riding with De'Aaron. De'Aaron King is going to finish the season. I like to see him look taller. What I mean, I think I think he has happy feet. I think he has happy. I think he doesn't stand tall in the pocket. If you look at one play when he stood back in the pocket and he stood tall in the pocket. He completed that ball over the field to Mike Harley. Over the field in the middle of the pocket, that post route that he completed Mike Harley. It was like a 20-some yard pass play that he completed, but he stood back and he didn't try to roll as soon as he hiked the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see him try to stand tall in the pockets, try to look at the middle of the field, even if it gets batted down. Don't give up on that. If it gets batted down, we have to continue to do those things. You know what I'm saying? $5 donation from Bears, Cubs, Canes. Canes won. Happy. Canes won. I'm happy. Appreciate that. So those are things. Those Those are the things that I would like to. Those are the improvements that I would like to see. Things I like to see improve on. Things that I'm happy with is almost just the whole mentality of this team, the grit of this team.
Yeah,
right.
Because they fight even when people don't want them to fight. They fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's nothing. There's no schematics or anything about that. The number one thing that I'm happy with is the grit, because they've improved on almost every level because of the grit that they have. These coaches have grit, like them or not, like what they do or not. We're not losing to teams that we're supposed to lose. I mean, the team that we're supposed to beat. And that's the main thing, that we're not losing to teams that we're supposed to beat. We're not perfect, but I see us headed in the right direction.
We definitely gonna be better than 6 and 7 last year.
But I see, but we're better than the 10-1 Mark Richt team because we're putting up more points and we're moving the ball more. And the offense is more consistent than that team. This is an exciting offense. Like this offense is exciting. When they go on TV, everybody wants it. This is the fastest paced offense in college football. The fastest paced offense in college football. Period.
Yeah. Commentator said.
So just give it time. Give it time. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took God 7 days to build the earth.
Right.
What the fuck Hurricane fans want from Manny Diaz and the coaching staff? So that's what I'm happy with.
I love our OC.
I love our whole coaching staff almost, except I'm even seeing improvements from the defensive backs. I'm seeing improvements. I'm not seeing Hey, Hope, you can sit there. You can shake. Where are you seeing not improvements? I'm gonna give him the floor because I'm saying you give me. You know why? Because Hope played defensive back, and I talked to a friend of mine that played for the Canes, played in the NFL. And when you play defensive back, you see certain things. But even Hope, as good as he was a defensive back, got beat time to time. Like if you a quarterback is gonna.
No, I didn't get beat like that. I was way ahead of my time.
Listen, what I'm saying.
I didn't get beat.
I did. All right, Dion. All right, Dion.
I played safety, buddy.
All right, hear me though. But they weren't throwing the ball like they're throwing it now, neither.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, Dave.
No, they were not throwing the ball. They weren't throwing the ball.
We did. Yes, we did.
Even the Miami Hurricanes of the 2000s, early 2000s, didn't throw the ball the way they throw the ball right now.
In high school, we chunked that ball all over the place, bro.
Yeah, but not all the high schools you played against chunked the ball. I played Florida high school football too.
Bro, the only let me tell you something. South Florida, we chunked the ball. Now we come up with we chunked the ball like that.
We beat the ass of South Florida teams when I played for Mosley. I'm just saying, I was in North Panama City.
I played in the Soul Bowl, so
you know what I'm saying. We beat a few South Florida teams. Matter of fact,
DBs. I really had an eyelash in my eye. I really did. I wasn't saying nothing about our DBs. Nah, if you want me to say something,
you might make me choke.
Nah, my only issue is gonna be that I don't like them not playing the ball. That's my only issue.
They have been playing the ball lately, though. The past,
but
2 or 3 weeks,
that's what I'm saying. I noticed the change in that because what is that? I think he's a sophomore this year, redshirt sophomore. What is his name? Is it Couch?
Yeah,
Couch. I think that's our best cover corner.
I think Ivy is right now, today. Name me the last time Ivy got beat.
No, I'm not saying Ivy.
No. He said no. I'm talking. Name me the last time they throw at Ivy. Matter of fact, just think about it. Trevor Lawrence wouldn't even throw at him. He picked who did Trevor Lawrence pick on? Miss me. Who did he throw at? He didn't throw at Ivy. He threw at Ivy twice, and Ivy broke it up twice, and he started throwing at. Who did he start beating? Who did he start beating?
They screen and tunneled
us. No, but I'm saying no. Who did they throw deep on every time they went deep?
Al.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, Blades. I was gonna
Thank
say
you.
Blades. Yeah.
He threw at Ivy twice, and Ivy broke it up twice, and he stayed away from him. That's facts. That's fact.
Yeah,
Leave him
but
alone. And I know Ivy personally, and I killed Ivy. I know him. That's my bro. And I killed anybody. You can go back and look at early videos. I killed him for not turning his head around. But that's the only thing that he did not do was turn his head around. Since he's been turning his head around, when has he got beat? And every DB gonna get beat. Dion got beat on quick slants. He's the greatest cornerback to ever live and got beat on quick slants.
Nah,
He's the greatest
Deion
ever
just
do.
that was the problem.
No, I'm saying no. He got beat. If you want to beat Dion, you had to keep beating him on a quick slant. If you want to beat Dion, you had to beat him on a quick slant.
All you got to do is have some weight on you because he couldn't tackle worse than that.
No, I mean, if you want to catch the ball on him, it had to be a quick slant. When was the last time Ivy got beat deep?
I ain't say that about him getting beat.
No, I'm asking DC.
Oh,
the question was.
No, I'm asking that last time he got beat.
When was my best cover corner?
And I said Ivy, and I'm saying, so when last time he got beat?
But is this about when he got?
Yeah, when last time he got beat? I'm saying right now he's a starting cornerback, right?
Yeah.
UAB game.
When was the last time he got beat?
UAB game.
Yeah.
So how's he not our best cover corner? If he the starter, he out there every week and not getting beat, holding it down. They're not even throwing at him no more. How's he not our best cover corner?
Because he's better than Corey Couch, or is it because
no. How is he not our best corner? How is he not our best corner if he's not getting beat? Who
do they value more?
I don't know. You can't tell me because Ivy's starting over Couch. So I guess it's cover. They value Ivy more. Who's starting?
I still think Couch is our best.
Hey, you can believe what you want to believe. I'm not trying to. That's your opinion. What I'm putting out is straight up facts, not about what I believe or anything like that.
No, I'm not going to say that.
No, what I'm saying, I'm talking about what we see every single week. What are we seeing every week is what I'm putting out. How can we argue with that? If he was, bum me out about it. If he was getting beat like he got beat in the UAB game, everybody be killing him. Oh, it's okay now. It's okay because he's not turning his head around. He ain't turning his head around. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. Now that they ain't even mentioning his name because they ain't even fucking throwing over there. And the two times let me finish. The 2 times that Trevor Lawrence threw over there, he broke the passes up. So he's doing his job every day. Al Blaze Jr. got beat. He got destroyed against Clemson. They manhandled him and wouldn't even throw at Ivy, because he broke up the first 2 plays that they threw at him. But when he wasn't turning his head around, we killing him. Now that he's not getting targeted because he's breaking up passes and everything, he ain't doing nothing special.
So let me say this. I think DJ Ivy has improved a great deal. I don't think he's trash. I don't think he's bad.
DJ Ivy gonna be in the NFL. 6'3", 210 pounds gonna be in the NFL.
He is, because they value tall corners right now.
And he's not just his size though. He's shutting down receivers. He's on the best receiver every week.
But listen, I'm not arguing with you on that. What I'm saying is, when I look at Corey Couch,
he's not playing though. He's not playing.
He has been playing. He's been playing football.
He's not. Yes, I'm saying he's playing. It's Corey Couch playing the number 1 receiver on any team.
He has a few times.
Yeah, he did last week. They put him on the best receiver last week.
For a play or two, I'm talking for a play or two. DJ Ivy on the best receiver every game, the whole game.
They did it last week. They put on the best.
But DJ Ivy on the best receiver every game, the whole game. I don't get it.
Not last week.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't though.
The Couch came in relief. Am I wrong? Did Corey Couch not coming in relief of Ivy?
Who's Clemson's best receiver?
As in their best receiver's out. Their best receiver's hurt. They don't have no more receiver. Their best receiver's hurt.
So
they don't have no more receiver.
You don't think Lance is good at all?
Huh?
You don't think Lance?
And lastly, and when they didn't put when he beat Ivy twice. I mean, when he beat what's name twice, that's when they put what's name. That's when they put what's name on him. And then that's when they put Ivy on him. Had Ivy shadow him, and then when Ivy went out is when Couch came in. Go back and look at the game. I'm telling you, go back and look at the game.
No. Last week,
I'm talking against Clemson.
Last week, no, that boy was torching that secondary. And
he wasn't torching Ivy. You saying secondary? He wasn't torching Ivy. Go look at the
torching that secondary. Yes, he was.
Go pull it up. No, you gotta go look at it. You
put Couch on him, and Couch shut him down. Shut that man down.
He wasn't torching Ivy. He wasn't torching Ivy.
He was torching that secondary.
You said secondary. Oh my God! But you can't go pull it up. Bet me 100. Bet me 100. Bet me 100. No, bet me 100. Lock it in. Bet me 100. Bet me 100 he wasn't torching Ivy. No, bet me 100 right now he wasn't torching Ivy. I put 100 on it right now. I put 100 on it right now. I put 100 on it. I put 100 on it. 100 right now. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Hey.
Lock it in. Like you said, DJ Ivy ain't been beat since the UAB game. Lock it in. Okay, you don't want to lock it in. I'm done talking about it. I ain't gonna argue about it because I'm telling you.
Nobody said anything bad about Ivy.
You said secondary. I'm telling you, Ivy been on the number one receiver every game. And when he comes out is when Couch go on the number one receiver.
You talking like we attack Ivy. We ain't say nothing about Ivy.
No, what I'm saying is,
I feel Couch is our best cover corner.
And what I said was, and he asked the question, who do they value more? And I said, obviously, they value Ivy more because he's starting. And what I'm saying is, he plays the number one receiver every week. But that's what I'm saying.
I think this is part of the equation that we're not talking about either, because we're talking about as a cover corner. There's still more being a complete corner. And so if we're saying that we think he's the better cover corner, I mean, you still got tackling, you still got all these other things that have to be addressed, and these are the.
But my thing is, if we're talking about Ivy, what has to be addressed with Ivy? When last time you seen him miss a tackle?
Today.
When last time you seen him get
Today.
Who he missed a tackle against today?
2 tackles today.
Who he missed on a wide receiver? On a wide receiver or a running back?
Wide receiver. It don't matter. He missed a tackle.
No, it does not. It does, because if you're breaking off coverage, that's a little bit different. Did he miss a tackle against the player? It's true. I'm saying if you
saying what tackle did he miss?
My bad. When was the last time you missed? When was the last time he missed a tackle on a player that he was covering? I'll put it that way. I'll break it down that sense. When was the last time he missed a tackle on a player he was covering?
But I don't want to sit up here and talk about Ivy and I'm just saying, in my opinion, I feel Couch is our best cover corner. I feel Ivy is. That's my opinion. Okay, you thought of your opinion. I'm not gonna say that Ivy ain't, but I'm just saying from my eye test, what I see, I think Couch is the best cover corner. I'm not calling.
I think Couch can be a better corner. I think Couch would probably end up being a better corner. I think Couch with time will end up being a better corner. I think he has a lot of talent, but I'm going by right now today. And I think we always look for the next best guy, just like everybody thought Al Blaze was at the beginning of the year. Everybody thought Al Blaze was our best corner.
They did have him list down as our best corner, but you know what? He doing good. So I give him cat.
I'm not saying he's not doing good, but what I'm saying being our best corner.
Now that bonehead play he had today, that was just, I don't know what that was today.
I mean,
but they held their own.
Hey, for my white brethren in the track, this is barbershop talk. This is what us black folks do in the barbershop. This is what us black folks do in the barbershop, man.
But Zoe, be straight up with you, man. This is one of the reasons why I've always liked Miami. Because you can't just be a prima donna thinking that, or old head thinking that your position is safe. Because that next man was way better than you. You always had to improve. You always had to prove yourself. And that's the reason why I love Miami. Because they're not just going to give you that. They're not going to give you that position.
They're
So
not.
they ain't just give it to Ivy, huh?
I mean, you gotta show and prove.
They ain't
That's
just give
what
it. That's not
I
what I'm
love.
saying. So
This
they
is
ain't
the
just
reason
give
why I
it.
love Miami.
That
I
mean they ain't
love
just.
old Miami, and old
Nah, they
Miami,
ain't
and
just
you know
give it
what?
to
New
Ivy.
Miami needs to get to old Miami that way.
You know what though? The problem with it being old Miami and new Miami, the difference is these kids are different today. They're
Yeah,
different. They're not built like the kids back in the like
they spoiled as hell.
they're not built like Ope. Ope come from an era where that's why I argue with Ope. I love my brother. That's my brother. Like if somebody tried to kill me, he'll be here in 20 minutes. He live all the way in South Florida. And he'll make it South Carolina in 20 minutes. Like they're not built like his passion comes from the way he played football and the way he built. I've talked to former Canes. I want to bring his name up so bad, but I said I wouldn't bring his name up. But he early in the season, he was killing me. So they playing off too much. I'm not used to that. And this guy's a Super Bowl winner and a national champion. You know what I'm saying? So he's livid with the way the defensive back. He's livid with the way they play the defensive back on second down. So I had to go look at it because I argue with him. I'm arguing. I said, listen, you bro, listen, man. I can't really debate with you on a football level, bro. You got a Super Bowl and national champion. I can't. So I'm gonna have to go look at this. And when I went and looked at it, I'm like, yo, he right. Like he really sees this shit, and it pisses him off. Until this day, we have not fixed that. So everything that y'all are saying, everything y'all are saying are valid. Believe me, I argue because I love to debate. But it's not like I'm not listening to what you guys are saying. I like Corey Couch. I think Couch has a chance to be a great defensive back. I just don't think right now he's the best. But I think that next year, maybe at the end of this year, maybe next year, it depends on if he continues to develop. You see what I'm saying? Because it's different when you're expected to be the best. Oh, think about it. You was probably the best safety in your conference in high school, right? And when you first got to that starting position, them jitters were there. It's different when you're expected to be the best.
Right.
When all that shit is put on your shoulders, that's the difference.
Yeah, that's pressure. A lot of pressure.
I wasn't looking to replace none of my opponents.
I'm agreeing with you 100%. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I was just saying that from what I see, how Couch plays, it seemed like to me, from my eye test, I think he's the better cover corner. I'm not saying he's ready to take that forward control, but when he comes in, he plays his part. You know what I'm saying? Now, last year I did complain about that doggone we playing too far off receivers. I was saying that all last year and not playing the ball. Because if you notice the difference, people talking about, well, we don't have them turnovers like we used to have in 2017. I said because the scheme is different. Now they don't play the ball. We playing. If they catch it, try to knock it out of their hand or break it loose.
Or you know what though? I'm gonna say this here too. Though. I'm gonna blame the officials a little bit on what's going on too, because I watched tonight, right? I watched tonight where they threw one pass interference flag against Virginia, and they face guarded the whole night, not turning their head around, face guard, putting their hands up and running to our receivers all night long.
Yeah, you're right.
And they threw no flags. Let a Miami defender do that. Remember when DJ Ivy went earlier in the season was getting those flags for face guarding? They were throwing flags on him for face guarding. They were throwing flags on Al Blade Jr. for face guarding. But all night tonight, I watched it all night tonight. Every single deep ball, every time they went deep, their defensive backs not turning their heads. They're pushing our receivers not turning their heads and no penalties. That's illegal. That's a flag. You have to turn your head. It's face guard.
Will Mallory, they ain't call that.
So I'm sitting here like you can teach your defenders to turn around and all this here, but to be honest with you, you teach your receiver to turn around and put your hand up at the same time. When my receivers do that, they get called for it. When they touch a receiver, touch a receiver, they get called for it. And I watched our Virginia players get away with it all, like you said, against the Mallory. That was blatant. And even the last one where they called the penalties, even the fucking commentators like, that shouldn't have been a. How the fuck? I'm throwing the flag before the fucking referee throwing the flag. You gotta be shitting me. He mugged him. It took the referee 18 seconds.
He balled, boy.
Like, what the fuck? He mugged him. Shit, they ain't play football like when the Knicks and the Bulls was playing it, when Detroit and them, that was football. Shit, they don't even know how to play like that no more. Shit, they don't even know how to play like the old Detroit Pistons.
If we want to raise hell on that sideline, they weren't gonna throw that last one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The one that took 18, 19 seconds.
Later, man.
I said, well, what the
they
fuck?
Gonna throw that.
I'm sitting, you know how using when you mad, you jump up and strain him. This is what I did on the pass interference when I'm like, for real, we ain't gonna throw that. Usually I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like, I done seen all that. I'm like, so we ain't throwing that one either, right? Ref, with a flag, right? We ain't throwing that one. You gotta be shitting. I done had a whole conversation with myself. I done talked to Open Lock. I done talked to Ope and Spirit and shit. I done went to my shoe, and it took him 18 minutes to throw the fucking flag. I had to huddle up. What the fuck? You're fucking kidding me, man. What are y'all doing? This man, he ain't turning around. He grabbed the man.
Yeah.
You know what he said? You know what he said? They ain't gonna throw the flag.
On the holding calls, I mean, how many times are D linemen getting held? I mean, it's like every.
Oh,
hey,
yeah. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie though. I don't know who that was at right tackle tonight, but that first touchdown, I thought it was coming back because he held the fuck out that. Hey, I was like, I'm looking at the player. I look at them people come off that line, and he I don't know who was playing right tackle for us tonight. But that motherfucker held over dear life. That motherfucker beat around the corner. That motherfucker, and he reached out. Reach out and touch somebody's. That motherfucker reached out and grabbed. He wasn't even subtle with it. He just grabbed him. He was, when Deere came through the touchdown, I wasn't even happy. I said, that shit coming back.
But the problem is it just happened. So
no, that shit was not quick. Hey, I seen. Listen here, man. That man came around the end and beat him off the jump, and that's what he did. You see your hand? That one said. I said, oh my God. I wasn't even happy with the touchdown. I'm telling you, I wasn't happy with it. I was not happy with it because I thought they were calling that bitch back. I wasn't happy until they kicked the field goal. I was like, good play. See, go back and you think I'm playing? Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. I said, oh my God.
I'm gonna go back and look at it.
It's the first touchdown.
That was not, I missed that one.
Hey, I swear. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up right. Oh my God.
You
I'm
know,
gonna see if I can pull that shit up right now.
Under threw that first touchdown too.
Yeah, he has 10 turnaround stop for it.
Yeah.
Which touchdown was that?
The first one.
The first?
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed that one.
Yeah.
I missed that one. You said he gave him a "We Are the World" hug.
No, not a grab. A grab. Reach out and tell me who's sing that song. And church, you know that song came on last in church. You had to reach all the way across the aisle and your damn all be hurting because they got you holding hands for like 6 minutes and shit. That man had stickum on his gloves, bro. That man had stickum on. I don't know who playing right tackle. I don't know who playing right tackle, but I swear to God, yo, you got to go look at that shit, man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go back and look at that.
Oh my God, that was
because hey, so you know I got to send a shout out to somebody. Kane Tape. Y'all need to subscribe to Kane Tape, man, because
yeah, I like his highlights too.
Yeah, I love his highlights. Y'all don't.
I tried to get him on, he put the best highlight.
Yeah, man, I love his highlight tapes, man, because he'll when he makes those highlight tapes, it's all our plays that we make, and it makes because after the game is done, I always go check to see if he's on. First, I check to see when those coming on in. Get on.
You said Romaine Kane, right?
It's a Kane Tape.
Yeah, Romaine Kane.
Yeah.
He's damn good. He is damn good. Yes, man, he is.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying
After
to.
you watch it, you gonna want it. You gonna want to watch that
Yes.
thing, man. When
Yes.
he does them highlights, it's just amazing, man. I've been a fan of his for 2 years now.
All right, here you go. Right, I'm about to see. I don't know if I can't show it. God damn, I can't show it. I gotta
They ain't gonna show it.
I gotta.
No, it's kind of bright there.
Yeah, it's really bright.
T2Y know how to pull them shit, put them on the stream. Yo, I don't know how to do it. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, he beat. Oh my God, boy, I wish I could show that shit. Oh, he beat, man. Hey, y'all go right now. All you gotta do is go to your phone, bro, and go to put in Canes versus Cavs highlights. You anybody got no phone? You all y'all on your phones right now? Anybody got no?
I'm on my phone right now. I'm on my phone.
What
But they'll have it on
I want somebody. I need somebody to say it
it
right now. Ain't nobody got no tablet or nothing. Nobody got no tablet or nothing. Oh my God! I want somebody to go see that shit.
I'm broke.
I wish I knew how to pull that. I wish I knew how to put that shit in, man. I swear I wish I knew how to put that shit. Let me see. I'm turning the light down. Let me turn the light down. I might be in the show.
Determined.
Damn.
I gotta try to show that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a damn Samsung shit too bright, man.
Yeah, you gotta get your eye.
No, I don't know. You crazy as hell. iPhone, you lost your rabbit ass. You spent, bro. You got 2 terabytes. I mean, you got 2 gigabytes. I ain't want that cheap ass shit. We make y'all screens. We make y'all screens for y'all. We make y'all screens for y'all. Get an iPhone. I don't buy that cheap shit for. I got a Note 20 Ultra.
Hey, Zo, man, I can give it to you, dude. You keep me rolling, man. You really do.
I can't get that shit, man. God damn.
Ooh, Zoe, it's kind of bright, man. It's kind of bright.
I know a lot of iPhone users ain't used to that brightness. You know, shit.
Bro, you got a little Jesus in your hand, huh?
Yeah, man. Damn, I can't get that shit to show, man. It's just, that shit too bright, man. I gotta turn it down. I have to turn the contrast down. This motherfucker here, man. Let's see if I can turn that contrast down, man.
The offensive coaching. Yeah. No.
Ooh. Okay, I see it. All right, it's there. It's there.
Let me do this.
It's there. It's getting there. Yeah.
Hold on. All right, let me see it.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
It's not this player. It's the next 2. Look at the right tackle. Though. Y'all watch the right tackle.
All right.
It's a couple plays because my damn arm hurting already trying to hold this shit up.
It's all right, man.
It's the next play. Watch the right tackle. Did you see him?
I mean, I
gotta go back.
I don't know if I'm holding though.
Oh no, it's holding.
I don't know if I call that holding, bro.
No, it's not this play. The next. Oh no, it's holding, bro. It's holding, bro.
They held us worse.
Watch the right tackle.
Okay. Ooh.
You ain't see him turn him, bro.
Ooh.
You didn't see him turn him.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh my! Oh, you didn't see him turn him.
I seen that. I seen something.
I plead the 5th. I ain't see
There you go.
I ain't see it, dog. I still don't see it.
Mommy. He said, I plead the 5th.
But I didn't see no booking turn.
Watch
I see blocking turn. I don't see no.
No,
I didn't see you booking turn them.
Watch
right there.
Right tackle.
Great block.
Right there. Yep.
Oh, shit! That man did a hook. That man did a hook and lateral.
Block, no, that's a good block, bro.
Hey, it wasn't a good block. It wasn't.
So we won the game.
Hey,
we won that game.
It wasn't a good blocker to that field goal guy.
We won that game. I'm taking the win.
I was nervous.
We won.
Come on in.
Who's the next opponent?
Oh, happy birthday, young Jedi. Come on in, young Jedi. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, young Jedi.
Who's our next opponent?
Virginia Tech. I think Virginia Tech.
Oh, we're gonna kick Virginia Tech's ass. They don't have a chance.
You see, what's name? Hulk, Virginia Tech fan. They come in the chat tonight.
Now, who they lose? They lost to somebody. Who they lose to?
They lost a couple of times, didn't they?
Huh?
Nah, they lost today.
I gotta calm down, y'all. I just got a text message from my daughter. She told me, "Please, Dad, I'm trying to sleep."
Okay.
Hey, I got my nephew and my 6-year-old. They knocked out in the bed.
She don't pay no bills in this motherfucker. Like, what we
this what made me love Zoe, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This is why I love Zoe. That's why you my brother.
She don't pay. She don't pay no bills in this. She don't tell me to be quiet. She don't even pay a cell phone bill. And I pay for an iPhone 11 Pro Max, and she don't pay that.
No.
And an Apple AirPods. Fuck. And I don't even like this shit.
Hey, my
What you saying, Joe? You gonna put on sanctions?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't take this shit from her because she'll beat my ass. I'm talking about it. You put your hands on your kids nowadays, you want to, your ass be all right. You're gonna be locked up. You're gonna be locked up in them in the old folks' home when you get out, because they ain't gonna take care of your ass. I make sure. You got something. I'm about that. I ain't. Yeah. Hey, you know what happened? You raise your kids and you change their diapers, and you hope you live long enough to where they change your mother, or at least how.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
So y'all see, I take that shit out of my breath, right? Like she my mama. Hey, fuck that shit, man. But nah, man. We got 156 in the chat, man. Enjoying it, man. This shit. That's why.
Subscribe.
I used to get upset. I used to get upset with a lot of shit, man, that I don't get upset when. Tell you, I went through. Y'all were here last year, but Ope was like, Ope held my hand through this shit. Ope and 786, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went through a lot of shit last year. I asked somebody coming here just now, talking, damn, your house junky right now. Yeah, motherfucker, because I'm remodeling. I'm doing it myself. I don't learn. I ain't paying motherfuckers, bro. My house junky, and I could park your trailer in my garage when a hurricane happen.
I remember last year when you were. Nah, the funny thing, check this out. The funny thing was Zoe did last year to have me laughing when they was talking that noise. And Zoe gave a tour of his crib, the neighborhood. And that jump was so funny.
I got in my truck and drove to the front with a waterfall.
Yeah. They were talking down, right? And Zoe said, look at my house. Zoe gave him a whole tour of the truck, the house. I was like, this is too wild.
My house, 3,200 square feet, $260,000, homie. Miss me with that.
What you said, Zoe Cribs?
My bedroom fit most of the apartments. My closet will fit a king size bed in it. I tell my motherfucker right now, I got a shoe closet that'll pay your rent for 3 months.
Ooh.
Just because the motherfucker went through bad times don't mean the motherfucker. Remember when I talk about Jesus and all the human races downstairs? Man, you got me fucked up. Don't get it twisted. Ain't shit fake about me. But I went through it bad last year, and I went through it bad, going through a divorce. It ain't over with yet. Going through a divorce. All this shit. I went bad. It was bad for me last year, and people. You talking
about quit? You talking about quitting doing this?
Yeah, because people were trying to like Logan, like my lights got cut off, and not because I didn't have the money, because I forgot to pay the light bill. My lights got cut off this year. I ain't tell nobody about it. They got cut off like 3 weeks ago, so I forgot to pay the light bill. So you know what I did? I forgot. You know, it's the pandemic. I be forgetting. I forgot to pay the light bill. I pay my light bill and put that shit on that damn monthly where it automatically come out now. I be fucked up. I ain't do that shit no more. But last year I forgot to pay the light bill, and Hurricane Logan like really like tried to kill me on that shit. Like, hey, you ain't got no money to pay the light bill. You know what I'm saying? But all you got is a Mustang. You got a pony. Like, for real. I'd rather have no lights living in the house than have no house with lights. I mean, you living outside with a light pole, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So everybody go through struggles, and people were trying to kill me for my struggles last year.
It's real. That's real.
Like people like you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't. I've been on my job 18 years. I make $36,000 now. Been on my job 18 years. You know what I'm saying? I went through a struggle. Went through a divorce. I was married for. I was married for 19 years. You know what I'm saying? Go through struggles. Shit happens in people's life. But you had people trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Knock you.
Yeah, like because I talk shit, I'm not allowed to talk shit because I'm going through struggles. Man, fuck you, your mama, your dad, and everybody else who can get it. Because I'm gonna talk shit while I'm going through struggles. And the thing about it is, I talk shit and I'm there. See, my thing is when motherfuckers tried to jump me last year in Orlando, they'll tell you I stood tall, like 10 toes down, motherfucker. What? Fuck you. What you want to do? And the only motherfucker that stood beside me was Cole Perry. Cole Perry stood right there. That white guy that been here, he stood right there like, fuck you niggas. What y'all want to do? We ain't going down like that today. And it was like 20 Gator fans, all on black, and it was me and a white guy. And I'm talking like I'm talking right now. I'm not scared of none of you motherfuckers.
Was that the thing in Orlando?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was on the other side.
Yeah, you on the other side.
Yeah, me and you were talking. Yeah, we were talking the whole time, but you was on the other side of the stage.
You heard me curse on nigga. Well, fuck y'all nigga. He went to point at me. He pointed, man, put your motherfucking finger. What would you point at? Who would you point at? Who you point? Fuck you mean, nigga. Put your hand up again. Point at me again. I'm gonna slap the shit out you. You ain't gonna slap nothing. I bet you ain't gonna point my motherfucking face again. I ain't gonna say the third person that was with us, but he said he was going to get 786. So I turned around, he was gone. But he said he was going to get 786. Because 786 was a few spots down. But 786 never showed up. No, he ain't gonna get 786. Right. But Cole Perry was like, fuck that. We can do this. Matter of fact, Cole Perry's wife didn't even run. It was me, Cole Perry, White, and his wife.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like this real shit. That's like when y'all know that boy NJ Florida Canes, the fat white dude that was robbing everybody for their tickets and shit.
They booted him off.
You remember I slapped the shit out of him? Remember I think Kane Shades got that shit on tape while I slapped the shit out of him. Ass on. Like I don't care. You can just beat me up. I don't care. I don't care if I lose a fight. I'm gonna slap the shit out you first though. If I lose, they're gonna be like, oh, he took ass what? But he slapped the shit out that. He got his ass whooped, but he slapped the fuck out. That's what they gonna say. He slapped the hell out. So when you go through shit, man, that's why I say my channel different because I don't mind telling people about my life, my struggles, what I go through. That shit don't bother me because hopefully somebody learn from my fuck ups. You know what I'm saying?
So you from Harlem, babies? Come on, Zoe.
Nigga shit. That's right. What you said? That's my home. Y'all know what's name do that shit. Jeremiah, what you said. But that's why I love these kids so much, though. That's why I love these kids.
I'm gonna give you my good, and I'm gonna give you my bad.
All right, go ahead, my man. What's up?
My good is I feel like this team, you know what I'm saying, they don't quit. They just don't quit for nothing. No matter how bad the situation looks, they don't quit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a testament to these coaches. Because I think last year coaches, that was a disaster. You know what I'm saying? The improvement I feel needs to be made as far as we gotta find a way, either put King in a shotgun or something. You know what I'm saying? So he can make these throws. Man, you know.
You gotta put him in a super shotgun.
Yeah, man. It's like we gotta do something with that, man. Because you know that's too many opportunities, man, where I see sick, man. Like you hit this receiver, because we ain't get no yak plays. We ain't getting no yak plays. It's like receiver catch the ball, they automatically tackle or they running out of bounds. We ain't getting no yak plays. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't know.
Hey, big guy, do you feel that Pope needs to go in the slot?
I feel like Pope needs to catch balls.
He needs to be a slot receiver. Do you feel that way, my man?
I'm answering. He need to catch balls.
I think Pope need to be in the slot, and I think Wiggins needs to be on the outside.
What about Jeremiah Payton?
I think Will Mallory
on the other side.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Will Mallory need to be on the outside. I'm dead serious. I swear to you. I'm being for real. I'm gonna tell you what. It's not about. We need a possession receiver on the outside. Now that we got speedsters, we need a possession.
We need physical receivers. I agree.
Receiver. And I think if you put him and Brevin in the game at the same time, and you have him on the outside, there is not a cornerback in the nation that can cover him on the outside. He might not get you up. He might not burn past nobody.
He was a receiver, but he dinged up.
Yeah,
he stayed dinged.
That's Michael Brett.
But if we can keep him on the outside, I feel like that because you can't cover him. And I think it would be unorthodox. What's up, Caddy boy? I think it will be unorthodox to have him out there, but he's 6'4". He runs a 4.5. That's average wide receiver speed, basically.
Damn.
He's 6'5". My bad. He's 6'5".
And runs a 4.5.
Run a 4.5. He's faster than Brevin. He's faster than Brevin.
Yeah, but his hands are quick.
No, but what I'm saying is,
some black
did you see when he was on that? Did you see when he was on the outside?
I thought you liked that, my man. I thought you liked that.
Yeah, I did, but I'm trying to be articulate right now. I got to be in my articulate mode because I'm trying to break down.
Okay.
Break down a player, but now I just think that the one play he was lined up on the outside, he played bully ball on dude.
That's what I'm saying.
You seen the play, right? When he went up and just took the ball from dude, he high pointed the ball and took it from him. Yeah. And that was the first time I said, damn, well, maybe we need to be playing on the outside. That's what made me think about that. That play right there is what made me say maybe he need to be on the outside. Not nothing from last week. It was that play right there. I said, yeah, maybe he need to be playing on the outside.
Hey, I would love to see him on screen. I would love to see him on screen.
Me too, but I
would love to see him on screen.
I just think if you put him on the outside, they're not. He can high point. He's gonna fight for the ball. And I'm just gonna say this right here: when you get big, white, strong guys, bruh, he's going to go get the ball, or at least fight for it. The same fight that we've been talking about. We wanted. I seen that in one play from Will Mallory tonight. He was 1-on-1. And he basically mossed dude. Like he just took it from him. Because dude was right. I mean, dude was on him.
Yeah.
And he said, fuck you, pay me, and took it from him. So that's the only reason I'm saying maybe we should give him a shot on being on the outside. I'm not saying a starting receiver. I'm not saying a starter, but there needs to be some plays where he's on the outside a lot more. Because I feel like that'll open it up for because when they did that, the next play he was on the outside still, and that's what got what's them two plays he was on the outside. So what they did, that safety actually bit down on Mallory, and that's what helped get Harley open. If you know when Mallory and Brevin is in the game at the same time, how much easier it is to move the ball? Because Brevin stayed dinged up a lot too. He stayed dinged up more than Mallory.
Man, Brevin stayed dinged up. Yes, he do.
When those two together at the same time,
I love to see him come across. I love to see him on the slant. Man. I like to see Mallory.
I'm not saying not on the slant, but I'm just saying I would like to, just because of that one play I seen tonight. I don't have any proof or any evidence that's saying he's going to be better than anybody on the outside. I'm just saying tonight that one play when it took the ball, it didn't come to him. He didn't have to wait for it. He didn't have to. He wasn't wide open. It was none of that. The ball was thrown behind him. He muscled through and took the ball from him. And we need more of that on the outside. We need a possession guy on the outside, and we do not have. And we don't have that. What's up, Caddy?
You know, is that King or is that
no? We don't have a possession guy. Harley tonight played like a possession guy. Tonight he took the ball. That's the first time I see because King was throwing the same passes, but tonight, see, sometimes now, like you said, King throws the ball out of bounds a lot. That ball that went to Mallory was out of bounds. He took it. Mallory made it in bounds. Harley made a ball out of bounds.
And that's my concern with King. Is he leaves receivers out of bounds too much?
All quarterbacks. I watched Trevor Lawrence the last couple games. See, people don't remember that championship game when old boy made Trevor Lawrence look great with that one-handed snag. It was like, oh my God. Those back shoulder throws are always to the boundary. They're always out of bounds. all of them are out of bounds. They just able to stop on time. See, sometimes he throws the ball to the boundary, but the receiver carries it out of bounds instead of stopping and fighting to stay in bounds.
He leaves them out of bounds, man.
Bro, it happens a lot. Anytime they throw the ball to the back corner of the end zone, that's where you have to know how to stop and stay in bounds. Look at that.
You ain't talking about the end zone. I'm talking about just passing, period.
Anywhere, and when you throw the ball to the sideline, if you miss it, it's going to be out of bounds. My thing is, you have to be able to.
You know what I'm saying? He throws too many passes, going out of bounds.
As a receiver, you got to be able to stop and catch the ball. And I watched about 4 or 5 receivers stop and catch the ball tonight and didn't go out of bounds.
Bro, because
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Like I blame him a lot. All right. Let's look at it this way. Our receivers aren't fighting through the DBs for him to throw the ball too short.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah. No, they're not. No, they're not. You right on that one.
So
yeah, you're right.
You're throwing a 50-50
Right
ball.
on that one.
You're throwing a 50-50 ball up, and your receivers are supposed to go get that. Because to be honest with you, even if they're supposed to be able to go get that. They're supposed to be able to go get that. I watch other receivers go get them. I watch our receivers not go get them, except for the night.
That's awesome.
What's the name? Every ball that they threw to the sideline, Harley caught. 6 catches, 140. And all of them was out of bounds. But they was in bounds because Harley caught them.
Oh man, I watched those games he's throwing that ball, and I swear most of his passes is you gotta hurry up and try to get the toes down because he's leading you out of bounds.
Any ball you throwing outside, that happens. It will matter if they hurry up and get his toes down. We know why, because he was able to get his toe down. He fought through the contact. If our receivers would fight through the contact instead of floating out, push in, then they wouldn't have to. Because any ball you throw to the sideline gonna go out of bounds.
That's right. My Canes won.
What's up? Let me go.
I see you over there laughing.
What's good with you, boy? What's going on, big homie?
I'm chilling, man. Just listening to the chat.
Yeah, I'm loving it, man. Man, I'll be getting me fired up. Cause he knows so much about football. He knows so much about football, man.
The big dog. What's your opinion on the game, man?
My opinion on the game. We won. We won. They are improving a little, not a lot. I mean, it's just some things they got to work on. Like, for one, I said this last week, our defense got to be more disciplined, man. Like, they played good, but they could have played lights out if they be more disciplined. Like the touchdown that went over Blades and Bowden head. I mean, bro. I mean, Hall head. That's just communication, man.
So like, it wasn't Ivy, was it?
No, that was Blades. That was Blades.
You just had to go back, didn't you?
But hold on, I'm finna get him.
Man, you gonna open up a can of worms, man. Hold on.
I ain't gonna get him.
You're not finna do nothing. You ain't fixing 2 sandwiches neither. I gotta get
finna. You know what we at. But he got on Ivy with the best cover corner. The best cover corner on the team is Corey Couch.
Everybody's saying that, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Listen, I'm typically the odd guy out, so that doesn't bother me because and everybody doing the Hulk Hogan shit. When I'm the only one on with a bandana, I'm the only one on with a fucking bandana. But everybody else Hollywood.
They got Tezo, who's the best corner?
The best cover corner on the team is the Corey Couch. He just small.
What did he say? He said he's just small, right?
Yeah, he just small.
Now
if he was 6'3", Ivy or Blade, somebody be in trouble.
Time out. He's not 6'3". He's not 6'3". And when was the last time you seen Ivy get beat?
Ivy ain't got beat.
UAB game.
Well, besides that.
Okay, so how's Ivy not the best cover corner?
I thought you just meant who can cover the best out of all three.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is, how is he not the best? Is he if he's not getting beat?
No, he ain't getting beat. But Couch ain't getting beat either.
I'm saying okay. Okay, so hey, he thought
My man, you putting them hands up. You proved your point. You proved your point, big guy. I see you. Proved your
That's
point.
why I brought it up. That's why I said.
I proved my point. No, I proved my point because, like he said, he said Ivy not getting beat neither. My proof is, when was the last time Ivy got beat?
Ivy done played great this year, man.
So if he not getting beat and he's 6'3", 215 pounds, built like a Greek god, built like a fucking Greek god. Have you ever seen him? He run like a 40, run like a 4, 2, some shit like that. 6'3", plays the number one receiver every week and not getting beat.
Yeah, you right.
There's no way you can.
No.
Some bullshit tonight because I'm bringing up straight up facts. I'm bringing up straight up.
Best wide receiver last week.
Yes, he does. He plays. He's the number one corner on the team. He's corner one.
Yeah, he's the number one.
He's not.
Yeah, he is the number. Okay.
He's the number one corner, which means they play the number one receiver week in and week out. He's not getting beat. So Corey Couch is not getting beat. Now, one time did I say DJ Ivy is better than Corey? I say right now, the best corner we got is Corey Couch. Right now, the best corner we got, not cover corner, the best all-around corner we got is DJ Ivy. The best all-around corner.
Yeah,
I big guy with the Miami jacket on and the hat. Go ahead, put both your hands up. Put both your hands up.
The biggest physical specimen, 6'2", 210, 215 pounds, 2% body fat, and you can't throw at him. I take that every day.
Hey,
every day.
I got a question though. What y'all?
Turning pits for touchdown.
Huh? Listen, I swear to you, Corey Couch probably gonna end up being one of the best corners to ever play football in my opinion. His skill set is that good.
Yeah, he be in people's hip pocket.
Yeah, his skill. I'm not giving him. You know why I'm not giving it to him right now?
Because he's young.
Because I've watched every Hurricane fan give somebody something like they give to all these other players, and then
nobody give those.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you, but you gotta be honest with me. How many times other players they've seen the backup and say he's the best one, and then when he starts, they call him trash and bullshit if he get beat a couple times. It take Corey Couch one time to get beat on a deep ball, and everybody gonna call him trash. Am I wrong?
Well, there's people that don't know football. Everybody get beat.
But you see what I'm saying, right?
Everybody get beat.
But how does it happen in these chats and on social media with these players?
Because most of the people don't know football.
That's my point. So what
all they know is score and plays. That's all they know.
That's it.
I want to see DJ. I want to see what's Corey do it in a whole game, covering the number one receiver for a whole game.
So you got to stop talking.
When they're targeting him, when they're throwing at him for a whole game, because like I said, it's a lot easier. It's like basketball. The 6-man come in, but when they're starting, it's a little different because they're focusing on you a lot more. Nobody's game planning for Corey.
Right.
When they start game planning for you, they watch every little movement you make and they attack that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
What I'm saying? Defense offensive coordinators aren't game planning for Corey Couch.
But it was attacked last week.
That's not what I'm saying. They're not game planning for him though. You know when they game plan for you. All right, say you get attacked 2-3 weeks in a row, right? And you play great, right? But once the film get out on you, what you don't do good, they start attacking that.
They start attacking you. Yep, you're right.
You adjust to that. Remember at the end of last year, in the beginning of this year, we were talking about Ivy not turning his head, right? Last year and this year, we're talking about Ivy not turning his head. That's what we're talking about. Am I wrong? So what did they do? They started throwing the ball because he's always there. He's never beat, but he don't turn his head. So it's either going to be a PIT or we're going to catch the ball. Right? So they attacked his weaknesses. Once he started turning his head, they couldn't attack him no more. There. But you know what they're going to do? You know what he's going to get beat at next? That quick slant. That's what they're going to start attacking him on because he plays off a little too much sometimes. But they're going to start beating him on the quick slant. And I'm here to tell you, and I'm an Ivy guy, they're going to start beating him on the quick slant. And he's going to have to learn to adjust to that. Because I watch film, like you see these cornerbacks playing off. Ivy has to attack on it.
So that's where the nickel come in.
I'm just saying, but that's what they're going to beat him at. That's what they're going to start beating him at.
I mean,
we're no route, but they're gonna beat him on a quick slant.
We're no December the 5th where all our cornerbacks at.
Because like I said, the best cornerback in the nation didn't complete one ball on him. The best cornerback, Trevor
Lawrence.
Didn't complete one ball on him. How can you not get respect from that? The best cornerback in the nation didn't complete one ball on him. Not one.
But I got a question for
how you doing?
Yeah. What y'all think about?
I gotta do that right now. DC. Best quarterback in the nation. You way back. I'm way
Go ahead. What's the question? I want to get the question.
Yeah, your question, man. What was your question?
What do y'all think Ed Reed is telling Amari Carter?
Ooh, good question. Damn good question.
Keep attacking the way
one of my issues right there, man.
Keep attacking the way you attack him because he's only had this was the last two they called were actually legit. One in the stomach to Trevor Lawrence,
and then the one tonight.
And the one tonight was legit. But all the other ones they called was perfect. That's why they took him back. You can't get in his head. To me, you get in his head and try to teach him to tackle differently. Because to me, he tackles perfect. And a lot of times, even the one tonight, they both dip their head at the same time. But
I see that target, I'm getting so tired of it because I think they need to switch that up because the simple fact, if I'm coming and I'm going, how they teach you to tackle, drop low and tackle, and the receiver ducks down, duck his head down, and our head collide. That shouldn't even be a target, man. I'm getting tired of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I said. I don't think you tell him nothing, man. I don't think you tell him nothing.
Get on my nerves, man, because I'm saying, if I'm sitting up here and I'm going low to tackle you, and you drop your head low, we make that collision.
Not my fault.
Positive, man.
The only one I think was 100% legit was when that wasn't even him. That was Nesta Severa when Nesta hit. Wasn't that Nesta that hit Trevor Lawrence in the stomach?
No, that was a
no. That was
That was Hall, I think.
Yo, Hall, yeah.
Yeah, it was Hall.
But
I
didn't know you could get targeted for hitting somebody in the stomach.
It wasn't hitting him in the stomach. It was leading with the cranial helmet. It was leading with the cranial helmet. And the reason why that came up was because of the guy who got paralyzed. The college football player who got paralyzed. And when you lead with a cranial helmet, they're actually trying to protect you too. Because when you leave with the cranial helmet, it could sever your spinal cord. So they're trying to protect the players as well. So that's where that one came up. Plus all of this. Think about it. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, like the game is softer now, but maybe it need to be, because if it don't be softer, they're gonna end football. Because these concussions and all that shit, like, to be honest with you, I wouldn't let my son play. Why I wouldn't let him play? I would let him make his own decision. I wouldn't encourage him to play. Because people really kill him. Junior Seau.
Yep. Junior Seau.
So I can't, and it's a lot of players that talk about. That's why Robert Smith. Anybody remember the great Robert Smith that played for Minnesota Vikings?
Yes.
That dude there is a Hall of Famer. He only played like 4 or 5 years. It's the reason why, like.
Well, that CTE thing, man, is very serious. But you know, when it came to Junior Seau's story, you follow his story. It was more than just CTE with him.
But the thing about it is, I'm gonna break this down for you. Because black men are so afraid to talk about this. I take an antidepressant. I wish I would have took it when I was younger. I also take Adderall. I wish I would have took it when I'm an angry person, but I didn't know why. So I go see a counselor. So most black men in the hood are angry. Most of us are. So when you take that, and then you take the trauma to the brain with that, You take that CTE with you already being in a different mental state, it makes you suicidal or it makes you worse off. So that CTE shit is written even more real on black men in the community. How many times you get pulled? If I get pulled over by a cop, bro, I'm automatically my whole body automatically lock up.
Yeah,
like serious. So us as black men, we don't want to talk about it. I take an antidepressant every day. I take Adderall every day. I'm not afraid to speak about this shit because if I don't, I'm gonna choke the shit out of motherfuckers. So I'm not afraid to speak about the medication and shit that I need. So I could imagine the motherfucker boxing me up top of my head and I ain't taking no antidepressants and this and that. I'm out of control, bro. I'm a live wire.
yeah.
So when it comes to the targeting shit, like it's for brain shit. It's for your brain, bro. Like you
I understand that, though. I understand the targeting.
One brain.
I understand the targeting, but I'm just saying the way it's being called, I think is bull. Because if I'm dropped down, I'm get that hand, and that receiver drops down also his head and stuff like that, and we collide.
It should be called an offense. It should be called an offense sometimes too. When every receiver does it, drop on offense. Because if
you drop your head down, I'm coming to tackle, and you drop your head, and I think that should go against the offense. But because I'm already down low to tackle.
Exactly. They should put a window up. If I'm below your waist,
big guy,
if I'm below your waist, or you below your waist, that targeting should go on offense.
Big guy, here's the truth. We're Miami. They're gonna always try to find something on us. Okay, whether because it's us against the NCAA in the NCAA world. That's what it is. That's how it always been.
Yeah,
so this is how it is. We just play our best. We try to kill a team.
We got the cartel with us now. Julio Frank made me take my shit down, so that lets y'all know. Julio Frank, I said I ain't taking nothing down. I swear to you. Oh, remember, I get a phone call from Julio Frank. I said, "Hello."
This man, I put this man number all over the place.
All I hit, I see a 305 number. I said, "Hello, hello, is this Mr. Alonso Oliver? Who is this?" This is the president of Miami. Who? I said, Campo. Could you please do me a favor and take down the Blake James, because he's getting a lot of harassing phone calls. So no problem, sir. It's going. I'm telling you, Twitter.
That was crazy. Man. Gonna post a man cell phone, office number, all online. Man, you out your dog mind, man.
Go ahead.
I post all that man shit online. I post that man home number, cell number. I think I post his page. Man, two-way.
Wow, man.
All right, man. He had me pissed off. Blake James had me pissed the fuck off. I post all that man shit on Facebook. I said, if y'all want this man fired, call him. And then the whole administration called me. I said, fuck y'all, I ain't taking nothing. And Julio Frank called me. Shit. I don't need the cartel knocking at my door.
Hey guys, it was nice talking to you guys. I love talking to my brothers. Hey, y'all guys take it easy, okay? God bless. Go Canes.
Nice too, man.
All right, big homie. Love you too, Kels.
All right.
Did I see Cam Underwood? I didn't see Cam under. I don't see Cam tweets because y'all don't see my tweets. Now, how about that? I tweet all the time. Y'all don't see my damn tweets.
No, I think he talking.
I love Cam. Oh, you talking about Cam? You talking about Cam? You gotta put Killer Cam. You can't put Cam, man.
Yeah, Cam tweeted. I saw kind of the.
See, but
Cam he tweeted something out of.
Cam got to understand that. You take that in. When I was going through what I was going through last year, Oak was like all the time, like, man, bro, you bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that. Look, time out. Brother James.
What's going on?
Brother Jay
What's up,
Blake.
Caddy boy?
Jay Blade, what up?
What's going on,
Brother Jay. That's
man, how y'all feel about this game, man? I think the game was soft, man. I think
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I'm happy with the window.
I was okay with it because, like we were talking about earlier, everybody said, and I was mad last week. I had to think about it. Everybody said after the Clemson game, that's when we start. When we lose a big game like that, that's when we lose. We start losing games. Like after we snowball after that. This year, I'm impressed with the grit.
Yeah,
not the plays. Is not. I'm impressed with the grit because typically, if we let a team hang around like we did tonight, we lose these games. Like last week, we lose the game. The young men showing grit. I think that's maturity in the coaching staff. I think it's the team growing and stuff like that. And like I said to a lot of the fans that live in Miami, if you don't like the players that we have, then take your ass to the game so they can get better coaching and better players. But the only thing I don't like about tonight, and I think all of us can agree on it, is the two things: is De'Aaron King, the way he throws the ball, and the defensive backs playing. Like I see them second down every time, playing 8 yards off the line of scrimmage. Besides that, I mean, even though Virginia been losing games, they play us tough every year. They play. I mean, since I've been a Hurricane fan, always. I remember Wally Lundy. I'm throwing a name out. I'm pretty sure the old cats. Remember Wally Lundy that played for Virginia?
Yeah.
Like torching us for 200 and something yards. Like, and that was a national championship year for us. I remember us barely beating Boston College in a national championship year, and
that's
we Ed Reed to pick off the 2000 pick off where Ed Reed took the ball from.
He took the ball, yeah.
He took the ball from what's his name?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, our coach right now was the one that jumped the route and ricocheted the ball. Rump was the one. Rump ricocheted the ball. And then the lineman caught the ball and
really took it from him.
Right.
So we've had games like this here, national championship years.
Mm-hmm.
Like people think Miami been a team that always just beat people by a bunch of points when that's never been us. We've always beat people with grit.
Right.
Like we didn't blow a lot of teams out. We blew teams out we were supposed to blow out. But teams came to play. But people don't realize teams come to play Miami different than they play. This is their Super Bowl. This was Virginia's Super Bowl.
They national title when they run up on Miami.
This was Virginia's Super Bowl. Miami could be 2-11 and be on national TV. They're the only team in the nation that could be 2-11 and be on national TV.
Right.
So everybody play Miami different. They play Miami like they play the Dallas Cowboys. Put it that way. That's how they play Miami. When they play Miami, it's the turnover chain. You think about it. Miami got a turnover chain, and we weren't even good. And every team started copying a team that wasn't even good.
Yeah, they wanted that trend. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for you, Zoe. I got a question, and for everybody too. Hypothetically, say we go one loss and we win the rest of our games, and Notre Dame do the same thing. How is that? Is that a tiebreaker? How that gonna work out?
They put us in. We got a better schedule. They put us in. It depends It depends on how bad Clemson beats Notre Dame. That's probably.
But that ain't gonna happen. Notre Dame got 2 losses: Clemson and North Carolina.
They're gonna lose USC.
Okay.
North Carolina gonna beat them, bro. I'm telling you.
They're gonna lose to USC too. They're gonna lose Southern Cal because Southern Cal gonna come play them at the end of the year. The Pac-12 gonna play them at the end of the year.
Louisville should have beaten last week.
Yeah, they just beat Pitt, man. They beat Pitt with 43-3 or something like that.
They beat the snot up.
But did you watch that game? You know how they beat Pitt?
Yeah.
All they did was use their big 6'5" wide receivers and throw the ball up. And they just would jump ball the whole game.
You see why?
Oh, okay.
The corner was 5.
You see why I said I want Mallory on the outside? You see why I said I want Mallory on the outside? After that one play tonight, I see something. After that one play tonight, I see Mallory playing outside.
In some plays.
I think he's good the whole game.
No.
Answer this question. I'm gonna ask you why no, and then I'm gonna ask you why no.
Do y'all know why we struggling on offense?
No. I want to know why Mallory. No.
I want to hear that, though. Why we struggling on?
No, I want to know why Mallory. I asked you a question. I want to know why. No, I want to know why Mallory no, because he said Mallory no, and I want to know why Mallory no first.
He can't play every play out there, though.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No, he can't play every play out.
Tell me why not.
Okay, what you gonna do out there every play?
You said his hands. You said his hands. Okay.
His hands are questionable.
You said his hands are questionable. You said, and you asked me what he gonna do out there every play. All our receivers' hands are questionable, except for Harley tonight.
Yeah, but Mallory, look, come on.
Can I answer? Can I just because you give a one part question answer don't mean I want to give I don't want to give a 5-part. I asked you, you said his hands, you was done.
Right.
If you want to continue now, you continue and then I'll go. I mean, I'm ready to go. I've been in South Carolina for 18 years. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, boy.
I'm ready to go.
He's a game cat, boy. Come on over here.
But you still ain't answer my question.
I was waiting for Open to finish. All right, this is how I'm gonna tell you how. See, 6'5", runs a 4.5. The average average DB is gonna be way smaller than him.
Right.
And he can bully over any receiver, and I think he can do it every single play. It's not like he's not athletic. It's not like he's not a freak. It's not like he has 0% down their body fat. Like he has a 7'5" wingspan. So yes, I think he can do it every play. You don't have to be the fastest person. I think we need a possession receiver, something that we not have. And what you just said just now was the way Notre Dame beat Pitt, where they had these 6'5" receivers and they just threw jump balls. I put Mallory against any DB in the nation against jump balls.
Yeah, but they just gonna double him then though.
Okay, so now you open up the slot for everybody else.
I'd rather.
Now you open up the slot for everybody else.
You're right. I'd rather do that in situations.
I want to do the whole game until.
But what I've been telling y'all, I said this last week. The reason why the offense is struggling, everybody done took the concept that Clemson showed them.
You said they got a picture. What the hell happened? You got only good picture. Music City with a $5 donation. Offense is terrible. Coaching on that side of the ball. I ain't gonna say terrible, but definitely needs to be improved.
But the offense is struggling because everybody done took what Clemson did to us. Okay, I said it last week, and I'm convinced tonight. De'Aaron King can't see over the middle.
I said it week 1. I said
you should have said earlier.
I said it week 1.
Well, if that's the case, they need to roll them out. Because
you watch. Okay, you said that week 1.
I heard it week 4.
Because if you watch the game, bro, every play is outside the hashes. So what everybody's doing, everybody's putting their linebackers filling the gap, and they're rushing all out.
All out,
yep. all out.
All
out, bro.
All out blitz.
Yeah. Because the linebackers don't have to worry about the ball going over here. In the second half, when we start moving the ball, where was the ball going?
To me.
Hey, Cali boy. Now that one pass he missed at the end that he overthrew. Wasn't that across the middle?
That's what I'm saying.
He missed him.
He missed him bad. But when we in the second half, he hit Pope over the middle. He hit Harley over the middle. He hit Mallory over the middle. When we started putting the ball in the midfield, they went right down the field. Everybody's playing us to the outside the hashes. That's why we can't get no separation because everybody's playing us out there, bro. They're not being But see, that's why my concept was with our greatest offensive weapons are our tight ends. Am I correct or not?
Right. Yeah, that's what Clemson doubled.
Well, we can't utilize him because he can't see over the. He can't see over
okay, but that's why you put the 6'5" tight end in the middle. That's why
it's going to get batted. It's going to get batted down.
Maybe.
It's a
bigger target though. He can throw it a little bit higher. Because if that's Mallory, so you saying if that's Mallory, that's over the middle of the field when he overthrew Pope, that's probably a catch.
No, we got season 2. They got batted down.
Yeah, but that's the only. But that's my only way.
My concern with him is the ball thrown over the middle. It gets batted down a lot.
Right.
He has probably 35 bat downs in 4 games.
They got to do something.
But you know how you handle that? Is he has to learn how to punt fake.
Yeah.
He got to learn punt fake because he's getting his balls battered down a little too much. You got to learn how to punt fake that ball.
And that's the reason.
I think I got to put him on some 6-inch cleats.
And that same reason is why the running game not going, because you got all the linebackers coming down here. When the running back get the ball, they know where to go.
So it ain't
the middle of the field wide open.
So it ain't the offensive line like everybody saying it is.
No, it ain't the offensive line. No.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God.
Bro, it's not the offensive line. People don't understand if they rushing 6 people against 5, they gonna get somebody free every time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's simple math. People don't get
simple math.
Right.
They'll agree with
that running back not there to help protect.
They'll agree with you. They were killing me on that. I'm telling them like they stacking the box because he cannot put the ball over the field.
And that's Clemson said.
I said that week 1 though. People got in arguments with me about his height.
I ain't hear you. My bad.
No, everybody say about his height. There, he's 5'11". So somebody put up. He's 5'11".
Bro, that man 5'6".
Hey Johnny, Johnny said we got Kevin Hart playing quarterback.
For real, dog.
Johnny said,
did you watch the night when they called the timeout and he was standing in front of 60? I don't know who number 60 is. I think he was guard.
Hey,
okay.
Y'all see
the picture, went over his shoulder, bro.
If y'all see the picture of me and Caddy Boy standing side by side,
he's about 5'7.5".
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
If y'all see the picture of me and Caddy Boy, if y'all see the picture of me and Caddy Boy standing side by side,
man, I ain't never taller than you like that.
That was shit. That mean, hey, everybody laughing at me. I put that shit on Facebook. I was like, yo, so what the hell? Man, you that short? I said, no, he's just that tall. I said, nah, nigga, he's just that short.
Man, I'm only 6'3", man.
And I'm 5'9". That's a big difference. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Michael Jordan was 6'4", 6'5", okay? Spud was
you taller than King, bro. You taller than Gary King, bro. Straight up.
So he looked like he about 5'7.5", bro.
I'm telling you, bro. When he was standing in front of 60, his head was right by that man's number, man. I'm looking.
See, you say I think you 6'6". I like 5'5".
That's Zion, ain't it?
Hey, it was a couple of times that King could have kept that ball, man. I don't think you think he's making the right read or the fake when he's doing that read option. You think he's doing the faking the ball right?
Yeah.
Because a couple of times he could have kept it, and it seemed like he would have been over.
Yeah. But they not utilizing his talent, man. Get him, roll him out the pocket so he can see the field. Then let him throw the ball. Like them, y'all saying he was throwing the ball out of bounds. He got to understand the presence when he out the pocket. Because 2 of them passes, the way he throw it out of bounds to Harley and Pope, they caught both. Bro, he could have just stopped, set his feet, and throw the ball. He trying to run. There wasn't nobody beside him.
You know why? Because he got to jump to throw. Gotta get a running start.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
But they got to figure that out, man. They got to be able to get that ball in the field and take some pressure off the wide receiver, man. And then that way the linebackers got to respect.
King give me hope to where I can play quarterback one day. We got a 5'7" quarterback. We got a 5'7" quarterback.
To the running backs out the backfield, they need to
none of that
out in the open space.
We got a 5'7" quarterback and a 27-year-old punter. It's still hope for Hurricanes, though. It's still hope.
Rest in peace.
We got a 27-year-old punter and a 5'7" quarterback. It is still hope for Hurricanes though to play the University of Miami one day.
And I ain't said nothing about him too much.
Jokes, man.
But lastly, when he get in the red zone, bro, he got to call better plays, man, because that shit was horrible tonight.
Right. It was.
He got to call better plays, man.
Music said jump pass.
You know what? I'm glad you. I'm glad you brought up that red zone. That red zone.
Oh my God.
Glad you brought that up because why were you throwing the fade route in the red zone with a big tight end?
I don't know, bro. I'm screaming at the
that up because, okay, we got this big old tight end. Why is we not throwing a fade route? You know what? I don't think we thrown out one fade route this year.
Hey, that's another thing. Yeah,
you gotta jump. You gotta have momentum. You need momentum.
Oh, what about the tight end lineup off the tackle? And you know how everybody run the fake to the running back, but the tight end dragging behind the line of scrimmage at the flat.
Yeah.
Right.
When everybody in college football in the pros run that. I ain't seen us run that yet.
Ain't no college football team got a 5'7" quarterback.
I'm like,
cut it out, man.
It's just elementary in the red zone, bro. It's like he don't understand that the whole field done shrunk because you're in the red zone.
But you know what? But that was the knock on him. That was the knock on him at SMU.
And King is the same height. King is the same. And King is the same height. Hey, King is the same height as elementary school. King is the same height as elementary school.
Okay, but anyway, hold on though, real quick. That was the knock on him when he was coming in. They said his red zone offense, his play calling in the red zone. That was the knock on him at SMU. And he did not really call good plays in the red zone at SMU. That was the thing.
We the number 3 rated team in NCAA red. No, matter of fact, we the number 1 rated team in scoring in the red zone. Number 1. We're number 1.
You right.
We number 1 in the nation in scoring red zone.
You right. But we got that again. We got that again.
We can't use that knock. We can't use that knock on him this year because he's the number 1. We're the number 1 offense in scoring red zone. We can't use that this year. No, I'm just being honest. Like
we talking about. So everybody use that against him. What we talking about is why our play calling should be a lot better than what he was calling tonight. Because he's not calling good.
And I'm disagreeing because we're number 1 in NCAA and play and scoring in the red zone.
We talking about tonight's game.
I'm talking about we're number 1. We're number 1 in NCAA and scoring offense in the red zone.
I understand that. We talking about this game. We talking about this game that he didn't call good plays in that red zone.
I'm talking about the last 3 games.
You can't be last 3 games because we're number 1 in the nation. If it was last 3 games, we wouldn't be number 1 in the nation.
So you talking about all them touchdowns
in the red zone? I'm talking about in the red zone.
But you talking about all them touchdowns we scored against UAB?
No. I'm talking about number 1 in the nation. So that means it can't just be UAB Louisville. It can't just be that. We didn't get in the red zone a lot against Clemson. We didn't get in the red zone.
State,
We didn't get in the red zone a lot against Clemson, and we didn't get in the red zone a lot against Pitt. We didn't get there a lot against Pitt and against Clemson. I mean, serious.
And you know they had to do with the kicker too, now, right?
Yeah, no, but he didn't. I'm talking about the red zone touchdowns with no nation.
Well, boy, he showed us struggling the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it happened. It happened. I mean, we played against
Monty thing.
So that's what I'm saying. Against the good defenses, it ain't good play calling.
No, it's not because we didn't get in the red zone a lot last week. We didn't Like I say, I don't know. To me, it has a combination to do with play calling, has a combination to do with the Air King height, and it has a combination to do with receivers not attacking the fucking football. Because all of a sudden tonight, Mike Harley attacks the ball, and those same balls that was going out of bounds staying in bounds. All of a sudden tonight, Mike Harley has 6 catches for 149 yards. His best game as a Hurricane.
He almost had a 200-yard game. if he would have caught that last ball.
If it would have been
that touchdown too.
Harley had 160-some yard
Yeah, that would have
receiving.
been touchdown.
164.
Yeah, but
That's my,
He had 160-something.
my thing is Derrick King is limited because it's height.
But with the switching out of receiver, and I mean, I don't even think our guys are able to. We keep swapping folks out.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it's the play calling. I think it's just a little height issue, man. I love the man Harden. I love your playmaker, man, but I think his height is hindering, you know what I'm saying, us a little bit. I'm not saying it's
I think that too. I truly believe it.
I'm telling you, if we can throw the ball across the middle of the field, everybody's gonna have a problem, bro.
We can't.
Everybody's gonna have a problem.
Better start.
When he do hit the middle, it's a lob. It seems like it's a broken play, and he lobs the ball over, and that's how he hit the ball. Yeah.
That's why he
because he don't want to
he can't see across that middle.
He don't want to get knocked down.
Think about it. When the pocket is collapsing on him, and he's in that middle, it's like he just tries to fit it through a window. Like he's not hitting on the slant.
Did you see this?
He's not the ball.
The play when he threw the Mike Harley that he missed. Did y'all see the reaction on his face? He just looked down like.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? You know what I hate about it though is the kid is a gamer.
Yeah,
he's a gamer, and that's what I hate about it is he's a gamer. And
there's no way to pull him out.
Yeah, you can't pull him out.
You can't pull him out. But see, that's my point with Leslie though. Roll him out the pocket. Give him.
He do roll him out, and that's where them jump pads come in at. That's my point.
He do be rolling them out, but sometimes when he roll them out, guess what? The receiver ain't open, and then they got to run towards the sideline, and that's when he throws the ball.
Yeah.
They roll them out. It's just like a lot of things you can't keep because remember last year we went to the spring game. What was the biggest knock on Tate Martell? He was too small.
I told his daddy that, didn't I?
Too small. All he did was roll out right. What do you do? Roll out right?
And you know what you do when you roll? You know what you do when you roll? You take away half of the field. And that's what when you roll. When you roll, if you roll right, you took half the field away.
Yeah, because me and Zoe, we were sat right at that doggone game, that spring practice game last year. And Tate Martell, we said he's too small because every play he rolling out to the right, and you making the field too small for you. Now you ain't got too much room to work with because you can't throw the ball back across the middle because it's getting picked off.
Well, we got
you can ask his daddy. Ask him. I told his daddy his son ain't good. I told his daddy his son ain't good. Yeah, I said your son ain't good.
Tell a man, daddy.
Your son ain't good, man. Your son ain't. Because everybody's hyping him up. I swear, and you can ask Cole Perry.
I was never sold.
You know what daddy said? Me neither. You know what daddy said? His mama saying the same thing. Ask Cole Perry. Ask Cole. That's what the daddy said to me. Mama saying the same thing. He ain't good.
Yeah. Well, we got to figure it out, man. Because we can't go where we want to go with him not being able to throw the ball across the middle.
I think that, to be honest with you, if I was coaching, I would give bigger gaps in the offensive line.
I would give
bigger gaps in the offensive line. I would put my hands out and we gapping it. We gapping this.
But at the same time, now if they blitz up that middle, you gapping it like that, he in the world of trouble.
Not him, because he's an escape artist. Not him. You blitz him, you in trouble. Every time they blitz him, you know where the collapse come in at? When they blitz him and everybody cluttered. But when they blitz him, it's a free blitzer. And it's a free blitzer, he beat that free blitzer all the time. And they go
all the time,
you ain't gonna get him too often.
Yeah, not one-on-one.
Don't collapse on him, you ain't gonna get him.
When you collapse on him is when the pocket is tight. But that damn pocket is open. That's why I say.
What's up with Amari Carter, man?
I think they're picking on Amari.
That's what I think.
I think they're picking because Ope said it perfect. Like that one he got tonight, like he dipped his head first and he went low, and then the receiver dipped it and went low. So that should have been on the offense, not defense. That targeting should have been on offense, not defense. But
but you know that's Miami, like he said. You know they're gonna get to it. Soon as it happened, I said he out. I said he gone. Soon as it happened,
every time he hit somebody,
if they would have got rid of Bubba
they
Baxter,
always
not Bubba
review
Baxter, but Bubba Bolden, they would have got rid of Bubba Bolden in that.
I'm gonna ask.
That was a clean hit though.
I don't think the O-line has nothing to do. I don't think the O-line has nothing to do with the run game. I think that the run game is we don't like, bro. They stacking the box, 8 men in the box. They stacking the box because we cannot throw across the middle.
Why people saying it's the O-line? I know O-line. Like you said, they stack that dog in the box.
You know, I say
like my man just said, because he can't go across that middle.
It ain't been an O-line. It ain't been an O-line for 3 years, and I tell people this all the time. People blame O-line, but Mark Richt was the worst play caller. Well, John Richt was the worst play caller in the history of college football. Okay, and when they sit here, everybody. I'm not saying A63 because he typically has his own opinion, but most people don't have their own opinion. And once you say something, all that goes out of not having my opinion. So I'm gonna go with what everybody else say. So once everybody starts saying O-line, everybody starts talking about O-line. You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about what I see. If I got 8 men in the box, I got 5 offensive linemen and 1 running back. That's 6 against 8. That's 6 against 8. 6 on 8. I got 2 free players. I got 2 free.
But you got
even if neither one of those 2 free players get through, you collapse. It's collapsed, and that running back has nowhere to go.
Right. And I seen that all night tonight.
So stop blaming. It's not the offensive line. It hasn't been offensive line for the last 4 or 5 years. It's been.
There was a weak on the offensive line last year.
No, it wasn't. It was. And then I proved my point last year when we was top 5.
It was close, but it was also Giants shouldn't have been putting in that position.
But they were still top 5 in passing. How can you be top 5?
They did get rolled up.
He did get rolled up a couple times, but every player, bro, the best offensive tackle in the history of the nation, I got sacks on him. What I'm saying is, if you go year long, if you're the top 5 defense and pass protection on time, you can't put that on offensive line. It's 120 schools.
I'm just saying it was a weak link on the offensive line.
120 schools. Your team is top 5. How?
Everybody we had a weak link on the line last year. I didn't say the line. I'm not saying the line was bad.
I don't care what nobody else thinks. I'm saying we were 100. It's 120 schools. We were top 5 in passing. You can throw your hand all you want to. I throw my hand.
Hold on. You said we were what last year?
Top 5 in passing. And time allotted.
No, we had like 100.
No, we were not in time allotted. No, we were
not. No, we had the worst offense.
No, we were not. We were 100 in sacks. Not in time of not a lot of time in quarterback to throw the football. We were actually over. You allowed 4 points.
Yeah, Jan was holding the ball a lot.
I don't even want to remember that. I want to erase last year.
I'm saying you saying we was top. We was the top. I thought you were trying to say we was like top 5 in line.
No, I'm saying we were top 5 in time of possessions to throw the football.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying top 5. I'm like,
you put that on quarterback, not on offensive.
Yeah, Jan didn't have the ball too much last year.
Or receiver.
He was a drunk.
A lot of sacks were cover sacks.
He was drunk. He was a drunk. Yeah, he was old drunk, man. Yeah, we remember the drunk, throwing up games, hungover and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't give you that, honey. I did get a couple of gentlemen jacks with them.
And then our linebackers, man. I don't know what's up with McLeod, man.
He been playing bad.
What's up with our linebackers, man?
He been playing bad.
He learned from Shaq. He had McDonald's every week. He's doing DoorDash.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that grab and roll tackle stuff. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like to blame Blake Baker.
Roll. I ain't feeling it.
I think that Manny
Trying to grab
Diaz.
somebody from the back and drag them down. That's not working. People got strong.
Why is Sam Brooks not? Why is Sam Brooks not starting over? Why is Sam Brooks not starting over
I have no idea.
McLeod?
I don't know. I guess because Manny promised him he'll play this year because he redshirted last year.
I mean, he got to be stout in a run and be able to fight the block off and get to the running back, man. I mean,
Bro,
it's just,
the man
to the
is a
edge. I mean,
fifth-year
he's
senior.
slow from sideline to sideline.
I thought
And he
it was a 7th year. I thought
well, whatever he is. But he don't even know his assignment when he in pass, like when he in pass defense, like when he got the tight end, when he got the back, he don't even know it, bro. How you don't know what you got?
He know it, he just can't cover it.
Well, he showed me late if he knows.
He late, bro.
My God.
He late for everything but dinner.
And
is it me or has he got slower?
I want to say he late for everything but dinner.
Shit. Man, I don't know what's up with him, man. He just slow, man. He might as well let the youngins come in, man. He just
remember when we got Shaq. Hey, remember when we had Shaq with Shaq, McLeod, and who was that one? I can't remember.
And they had
remember that first year. Remember that first year? Remember that first year? We said, "Oh my God, we got 3-headed monsters."
We thought we had the Bermuda Triangle Part 2.
And year two, we said,
and that shit was going downhill.
In year 2, we said we got 3 heads. In year 3, we said we got 2.5 men.
2 in a pocket.
That final year. That final year, they were playing like they didn't want to get in. They were scared to get into the stuff.
Yeah, man.
Every time Shaq got a haircut, bro.
Yeah, he was getting on my nerves. Too many interviews for me.
Too many interviews.
Yeah, he's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy out there.
Shaq said, we're on our way back. I think we're in a good position. And then you see him chasing a linebacker, chasing a tight end out of position. How we in a good position and you chasing a linebacker out of position? Oh my, a tight end, bro.
But you would think he would have experience as linebacker because he's a veteran, so you would think that. But man, he's not. He might as well sit down, man.
All veterans didn't go.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of drunk the Kool-Aid on him because the thing about those Miami linebackers, you know what I'm saying, when Zach all those linebackers, to be honest, every last one of them was middle line.
Bro, Shaq was my favorite. I seen Shaq. Well, I put videos of Shaq
blast somebody and knock this man by. Well, he hit this quarterback, had this quarterback go about 10 yards back from him.
Right.
You know what happened to them? I'm gonna tell you what happened to them. I'm gonna tell you this what made Jimmy Johnson so great. This made Dennis Erickson so great.
They were all crazy.
You know what happened to them, and you know the difference between them and Mark Richt. Mark Richt went to church on Sundays and Saturdays and Fridays and Thursdays and Wednesdays and tried to, read the Bible to them and do the Samson thing and David and Goliath thing. And you take them to church on Sundays, but on Saturdays you take them through hell. Like Monday through Friday, Green Tree is supposed to be where you put them through that fire and brimstone, if you want to say something. Like you put them through that. So on Saturday, it's easy. Mark wanted to be a preacher, plus he wanted to teach his son. But then when you catch him outside of the games, he cursing everybody out. How many times do you hear him curse people out? Like serious. I've heard him curse on the sideline. Like you can't sit here. Listen. I'm a Christian. I don't need you to tell me about God every single time we have practice. I need you to let me be who I am. Let me be who I am. And Bobby, I mean, and Jimmy Johnson let them boys be straight from pork and beans.
You ain't lying.
They was always hungry. When you lose your hunger, everybody say you miss.
Matter of fact, who's the linebacker coach?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Manny Diaz is defense coordinator and everything. So when everybody blame
Manny was the linebacker coach when he was
that's the problem.
But see the problem was with Shaq and Pickney and all the McLeod, they didn't have nobody pushing them. Because Jenny, who was playing right now, he was actually, you know what I'm saying, about to start and he got an injury. He was pushing Pickney and all of them. Them cats ain't had nobody that was pushing me behind. So they was like they were just kind of this. When McLeod got pushed to the side when they came in with that striker position, that's when he got pushed to the side because he can't cover.
Well, Brooks pushing him, and so why Brooks? Because you see when Brooks come in, it's a different ball game.
Yeah,
Brooks and Huck when they come in, it's a whole different ball game.
Jennings play pretty good too.
Yeah, but Brooks all world, bro.
Yeah, Brooks beat him.
He all world. If I was his daddy, I'd transfer him. I swear I'd transfer him.
No, he gonna play. He'll be starting about next. I think by next 2 games he probably start, and then you gotta worry about him.
You know,
don't worry about coming off this bye. When the last time we went off the bye?
I don't.
When we got a bye? We got a bye this week.
Oh my God! Why did you say that? We lost our last.
We got a bye next Saturday.
We lost.
Yeah,
we lost our last.
We got bye. We
lost our last 36 bye. We lost our
after this game or before?
No, after this game. Next week is a bye week.
Next weekend is a bye.
And our last 36 losses came on bye weeks.
We gonna see what DJ have about this week too, Joe.
It's a bye week next week.
Well, whenever we play North Carolina State,
I ain't blaming DJ Alvin for nothing next week.
That boy MBZ.
Then we on the road.
I ain't blaming DJ. If DJ Alvin get beat against North Carolina State, it ain't his fault. Because we lose every bye week.
Man, I'm telling you, man, coming off the bye week, man.
Jay Blaze just
the bye week is when?
Next Saturday.
Yeah. So now we play Virginia Tech and then we got a bye week.
No, we go to NC. We got
NC State and Virginia Tech on the road.
We got a bye week this week, and then the week after we go to NC State.
We go to NC State and Virginia Tech.
Go NC State first.
So
yeah, road games. We got 2 road games. Yeah.
This week coming up is a bye. Next Saturday is a bye week.
Yeah, we coming off. We got to play them off a bye.
I'm glad we ain't got to play on Halloween.
I really play on Halloween and play on bye. I think they need to eliminate bye week for Miami. Miami don't need no bye week. They don't need no bye. I'm petitioning the NCAA to we don't get no bye week.
So hopefully we'll have Brevin Jordan back then too.
It don't matter.
It
don't matter who we got on the bye week.
They'll be all right.
Jay Blaze asked, when was the last time we won off a bye week?
Hold up, we just win. Hold up.
No, we didn't.
We already had a bye week. No, Clemson beat us.
Yeah, we just had a bye week.
Yeah,
Clemson beat us. But that was expected.
It's
expected.
We have not won over 5 weeks since 2002.
Well, we're going to change that.
Oh, man.
Nobody in the chat can name me when the last time we won off a bye week. Nobody name it.
Somebody in the chat. Anybody in the chat bring that up?
Anybody in the chat remember last time we won off a bye week? Anybody?
Music City King say he agree.
Listen here, man. 2002.
Hey, who is the wide receiver coach?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I'm just asking because they need to learn how to run routes, bro.
Oh my God.
You talking about Rob Likens?
Whoever the wide receiver coach is, he's doing the job. They don't understand combination. I understand that wide receiver running right in each other, man.
8-6-3.
No space.
A bye week. That was the first game of the season. Or the second.
Dang.
We didn't beat UAB off a bye week. We get 3 bye weeks this year?
Yeah, we do. We get 3.
So we beat UAB off a bye week?
No.
Yeah, we get 3 this year.
We didn't beat UAB on no bye week.
We played 3 games straight. Then we went on the bye week, and then we lost to Clemson.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then we got 2 more. Then we get a bye week, and then it's another bye week somewhere.
We didn't beat
No, we
UAB
only get 2 bye weeks.
No, it's only
I
2.
wouldn't
It's
get
only
2.
2
I thought it was
bye.
3.
2 bye weeks. No, it's only
we didn't
only
beat
get 2 bye weeks.
You don't
A63.
get 2 bye weeks.
A63. We didn't beat UAB off a bye week.
Well, go look up the schedule.
We said
You only get 2 bye weeks a year.
we said bye to UAB, but we didn't beat them off a bye week.
Nah, man, we played 3 games. We played UVA, and then we played Louisville. Then we beat Florida State. We won a bye week, and then we played
bye week,
Clemson.
and we played Clemson.
Right.
We ain't won a bye week game since 2002.
Damn.
Dang.
You what?
Well,
We ain't won a bye
hopefully
week.
this might be Manly's first win off the bye week.
It'll be his first win.
Everybody saying it's our second bye week.
This will be our second.
No.
Our first.
Yeah. You only get 2 bye weeks a year, man.
Yeah, you get 2 a year.
Yeah. This will be our second, and we done.
Right. Man, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. It's just 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
in
me
the morning,
too, man.
All right, man. Well, all right, fam.
Y'all boys got me dying tonight.
Man, my wife said cut the kid.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, y'all hold up. Y'all listen, man. I'm telling you, man, this is the most fun I've had all year long. Like, this was the I ain't never laughed so much all year long than having. I got 863 J Blaze. I mean, I got 78. I would say I got J Blaze, Caddy Boy that opened the chat. Man, I ain't laughed so hard all year long. Like, it's crazy how we can truly like real come together, and even if it's not, we don't all agree. We not all agree. That's what make this fun. That's what make it fun. There's no disrespect, no cursing each other out. None of that. People agreeing with me just to agree with me because they want to be. People have their own opinions, man, and I got my own opinion. I know I think different than a lot of people. So I know people gonna disagree with me, but these are brothers, man. Us 3 hung out the whole Orlando trip.
How you been, Caddy Boy? Everything been good?
Yeah, man. You?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jay.
Atlanta, man.
Hey,
Get ready for Atlanta next year.
Oh, okay.
You know
I'm
gotta
come through there.
Yeah, we gonna be there.
I'm gonna do it now, man. I'm already working on that venue. Hey, Jay, I want you to do me a favor. Hey, Caddy Boy, love you. I want you to stay in for this. Yeah, I want you to do me a favor because it ain't been done all year. Can you pray me out, man? Can you give me a quick prayer? Can you do me a quick prayer and pray me out, man? Can you do me a quick favor and pray me out, man? Pray us out, man. You gonna get up out of here.
Okay, man. Heavenly Father, bless our brothers coming together in a great union and help our Hurricanes win victories game by game to the end of the season. Amen.
Amen. Hey, y'all all, man, everybody, man, y'all have a blessed Sunday. It's Sunday. Y'all have a blessed Sunday, man. Thank God for every day that you alive. Thank God for everything that you got, and even things you don't have, man. You're blessed. And
yeah, because it's crazy out here, man. It's just COVID stuff and all that.
It's wild, man.
Just stock up on your groceries. You don't know what's going on these days, man. You don't know what's happening. It's crazy out here, especially this election coming up. So just everybody be safe.
I went early.
Me too. Man, I love you guys. Man. I love all you guys, man. Let's just keep doing it, man. Let's keep moving, man. You family all day, every day, man. I love you guys, man. Jay, come back in some more, man. This was fun, man. Caddy Boy,
all right.
You in every week.
I see y'all.
Man, I love you guys.
Y'all.
All right, we out.
All right.